there might be a virus somewhere that's on someone's computer, so he made me uninstall quite a lot of things. He's a bit of a cunt.
Alright, yeah, streaming on Twitch. So tweet that out.
Oh yeah. Oh, fat cunt. Oh, there's there is a commercial for cosplayers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Beautiful. There's a diva wearing a cardboard box.
Alright,
This is the
that's...
future.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That's a good one.
Oh, there are so many.
Alright.
Popular meme. It's too loud. Is it?
Is it? People talking? I can't... Ah, shit.
I can't hear it. Well, just turn your computer down.
Hey, testing. Oh, fuck, hang on. Yeah, I see.
Oh, yeah, seriously. Hey,
Recording devices. Set on 35,
Unjudged.
let me guess.
we're bored.
Yep. Test. I'd like to shit all over your chest. Perfect, okay. Alright, thingy there, vodka.
The old vodka stream with a kind of or
Yeah, but candy
Join
vodka, mate. It's
if you
fucking
fat.
good. Twitch chat overlay. Where the fuck is that? Boop. Hey, baby. My ears. Oh, shit.
Your ears?
Oh,
Shit.
Twats complaining about hearing. Why should I care about you? 12 a.m. Seriously? Yeah, because we want to pander to Americans and British people, I think. Who are we pandering to with this time slot?
Both. I think it depends how early they want to wake up. Americans wake up early, then they see the stream. British people aren't doing anything at lunch, they see the stream.
Perfect.
Ideal War, what do you think about modern teen lingo like lit?
I like the fact that it exists because then I get to ironically make fun of it.
Thanks, Yojin.
I have throat cancer.
Oh shit, she's here.
Did
Look, this is how I sound. Look, wait. This is how I sound when I breathe out.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's bad.
You sound like a pug.
You sound like you have
Yeah.
TB.
Hyojin.
Editing.
Since I'm working on my video, could you read the chat?
Oh, wait, what? You're streaming?
Yeah, streaming.
Who's streaming?
I am.
Aiden or you?
Aiden.
Oh, hey. Do you want me to retweet this for you?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Where's the
Aiden.
link?
Oh,
The link is
Aiden or you?
Aiden.
Aiden's Pop House. Yeah,
I legit,
I'm getting drunk.
I legit sound like a smoker right now.
Oh. Wavslav. Wavslav is so sweet.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Well, this is sounding lovely.
Where's your... Can you give me the link to your stream, Aiden?
I'm tweeting it out.
There it is. In here.
I'm not gonna stay here for long.
Oh, fair enough.
Read it out anyway.
I might be here for like 10 minutes.
Just read out anything that seems relevant.
Okay.
So I'm still working on this video.
Yeah, so am I. I want to get this out so I can do other things, like not this video.
What are you working on?
It's a video about socks that I keep saying I'm doing. I want to make this video, then I will make a Patreon video, then I will make a video about being fat, and there's something about best games of 2010, and that's my schedule. Boom. You've heard it here first.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you tweeted it out?
Yes.
Sweet, alright.
In the entire body. body.
Cool.
Oh god. Fuck.
Do you like, what do you think about the Australians portrayed in Battlefield 1? I'm fucking elated, mate.
What happened?
There's Gallipoli snipers in Battlefield 1.
That's horrible.
No, but, but they're Australian, so it's good.
What?
Wait, hang on, is it set in Gallipoli? I don't fucking know, I didn't play it. I just know that there's Australians in it, and I like it.
So on Twitter, I don't know if you saw my little animation, but I made like a family gathering animation between Super Pro Waffles, Max the Mink, Eli, and me. Eli says, "What a happy family we are." Waffles replies with, "You adopted." Eli says, "Fuck." You adopted.
So kids, how was your last day at school? In prayer group, we put our crosses in our
Bug.
bodies. I told everyone to get fucked.
You almost done with your video?
And then I stabbed.
Yeah, I'm almost done with the posing, which means I could just rush. Oh well, not rush, but the animation, quote unquote, animation portion is the easiest
Oh
part.
hell yeah!
Nice.
It's the most
And I'm gonna
tedious.
be voicing the Christmas special cake thing soon.
That might have to be turned into a New Year's special.
Okay, yeah, I can understand.
It doesn't really matter. The theme isn't strong. You know what I mean? It's like it's not like about Christmas. It just happens to be coming out ideally at Christmas. Theme isn't.
Whew. Wow, this stream is all over the place, like every time. Yeah, Aiden.
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck about the streaming. I just like streaming with people and candy cane vodka.
Oh wait. Oh, are you editing right now?
Yes.
I thought this was some weird internet game.
Yeah, it's called YouTube. It's pretty weird, mate. But
What are the controls?
The Monty Python feet just tickling his mantis.
the controls are 1 year of blowing off high school until you figure it the fuck out, and it turns out all those skills are meaningless because YouTube is about as stable as the Titanic after a tequila bend. So fucking.
YouTube is about as stable as a homeless horse here a week.
YouTube is about as stable as the Middle East doing a tightrope hunt above a shark tank.
Okay. Thanks, Yoption. Thanks for sharing.
One big room full of bad bitches.
That's YouTube.
Gucci.
Yeah, it takes place on Invasion Day. Oh, that's boring. The best part about the Gallipoli landings was the retreat. That's the coolest part, because Australia arrived on the wrong beach. They all got murdered. It all fucked up.
Is it really murder if it's war, or is it just losing?
No.
From a PR standpoint, it's losing. But in truth, it's fucking. It's murder because the British
That's
fucked
true.
up and they forced people to go over the line, out of the trench directly into machine gun fire. So
That's true. But a lot of them felt that they were doing it for their people.
a lot of them did. A lot just.
You can make the argument that they were sort of strong-armed into it.
You could also make the argument that they were tricked into it because it was marketed as a way to see the world and live
But then you
in
could also make
country,
the
see
argument that every single war in history, the majority of soldiers were tricked into it.
Yeah, that's true. But it's how the British got it. It's how Australia was tricked into the war anyway. Because
That's true.
when World War II came around, we didn't want to fucking do it. No, everybody got killed.
It's true.
So that's when
Great majority of Britain's army in World War I were Indian.
Yeah, they got everybody that they owned at the time into that war. The war that made no fucking sense to anybody.
Back when we were all friends.
That's it.
In the same way you're friends with Keemstar.
God,
Oh
there's a
god,
tangent.
3%.
So, Tommy's a cuck.
Oh, what'd he do?
Oh, I don't know. He was saying that he was agreeing with Keemstar because he didn't want Keemstar to get paid less. He would like to get more money from the Baited podcast, but that would mean Keemstar would get paid less, and he wouldn't want that.
Why was the setting like that to begin with?
I have no... Because Keemstar's a fucking idiot, and he made this shit public. Which he really shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, honestly. It's such an odd thing to establish from the beginning. Murder is a social construct.
I'm using that next time.
Time though, not saying it was right. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, Tommy is a professional laugher. I don't think he's totally void of opinions, but he seems to contribute less to the podcast. Then again, I don't think he's horrible because, to be fair, I don't feel like the podcast contributes much to anything.
No.
Like, it is mostly yelling, unless you really just want to hear Colossal's opinion on something, because Keemstar's opinions, they're not his. He's not genuine.
In fact... But here's the thing, though. It's gotten a lot of younger people into podcasts. Because most podcasts are like friendly conversations, people talk about things, casual jokes, just something to put on in the background. However, Baited podcast, it's an experience. It's something you need to brace for. Just the amount of yelling and stupid shit that keeps going. It's what the kids like. It's what the kids are into. In fact...
Yeah, it is, but I don't like how people go to it.
Yeah, why the fuck did he do it publicly?
I don't like how people go to it when they're trying to look for news, in the same way they go to just Keemstar in general for news.
Yeah.
Like, it's clearly just a source of entertainment. It's not news, you know?
Why would anyone consider that news? Do people seriously consider Baited a news source?
I consider it an annoyance.
In fact...
Yeah.
Professional.
They do it publicly as fucking his cast resolved their problem because they kept it private. Otherwise, it would have degenerated. Yeah, but people like Keemstar in the same way they like seeing dogfights. You know, it's wrong.
Or train
it's really
crashes.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and train crash or r/watch people die.
In fact,
it's so wrong. But it's kind of
in
fun.
fact, you.
The reason this debate is because of Colossal.
Higher body.
Yeah, he's alright. But I still don't find much value in listening to somebody who's reasonable talk to somebody who isn't. Because that'll be like...
Well, somebody
watching.
laughs. Okay, Hyojin, you're laughing. What do you got? Come on.
What?
Sorry, I found the recording of...
Oh, for fuck's sake. In fact...
Just go on.
Hyojin.
You can do this. I believe in you.
Drunk.
Hold on, let me plug in my earphones 1 sec.
Jesus, penis, what the stop that.
Okay, so I found a recording of a baby running away with the phone recording.
Davey running away with the phone recording.
Okay, look, I'll just link it in the general chat and in...
Okay, we're gonna watch this together and it better be fucking gold.
Oh
It's a baby running who's stolen a camera.
Okay, it's pretty funny.
I'll admit, it's pretty good. But since
Oh,
it's broken you, and that's not good. Stop it.
Rip.
Oh, she's dead. Fucking great.
Oh god, why was that so funny?
I have no idea. Oh, good, she's dead. Fantastic. All right, moving on.
Excellent. Ah.
Hold on. I gotta call my friend and show them this video.
You need to just die.
There we go.
Okay.
In fact,
My advice. Yeah, Keem's real manipulative.
yeah.
It's annoying. It's like... it's like, what is even the point of arguing with Keemstar? When he said in the Zoe Berger podcast that ethics don't matter, you can just do whatever you want, just throw it out the window, as long as it gets you views and entertains people. To me, he can pretty much get away with anything now.
Basically.
Like you can't say that's wrong because clearly he doesn't have a sense of right and wrong.
Yeah. As long as it gets attention, he's completely content to do it.
It's like I'm not. It's not like I have a very strong.
In fact,
moral
your feet
compass,
alone, in just a single. Your feet
The
alone.
only reason to argue with people is if you do have a moral compass and they have a moral compass and they're being a hypocrite about their moral compass. But he can't be a hypocrite about his moral compass because he doesn't have one. So point in all, like the HSS
Your feet
alone. Yeah, it's kind of it's corporate. I don't know. I wish Keem would at least embrace it and just be like completely nihilistic. That would be fun to watch. So he could stop pretending to be, on any moral high ground or any intellectual high ground or any high ground at all. If he could just roll around in his own filth, that'll be amazing.
The problem is he's at the obnoxious middle ground where he's not self-aware enough to be a, I don't know how to put it, meme, fuck it, be a meme, but he's so far back into actually being a cunt. I have no idea what fucking point I was making. I'm gonna have more.
You just wanted to call him a cunt.
Oh fuck.
Same cunt, different show, basically. It's really easy to say you have no compass when nothing bad happens to you.
Alone in just a single.
Yeah.
Alone.
Well, I mean, bad things did happen to Keem, and then he kept trying to push forward this whole victim card where it's like, friends don't backstab friends. But he clearly does that.
Yeah. Frequently. He just did by making this money thing public.
Yeah. Does this so often. He's more prone to backstabbing people than anyone I could think of.
Yeah.
So depressing. God.
Camera blow.
But yeah, no, Keem doesn't learn from anything. Good thing Zoe Berger at least had the fucking balls to just admit it all. Just blab it out. Let everybody know that it's all fake.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit.
Feet alone in just a alone in
What
just
does
a
this mean?
single.
Is this just what happens to people who get that big? Do they just become less human? Do they become more company?
Basically, it's the kind of attitude you need to embrace in order to get that big, it seems to be.
That's depressing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm an IS, but I know well that if I don't know my girlfriend, lol, I have none, but for the sake of the example, got killed in front of me, I would say it doesn't matter. I wouldn't say it doesn't. I read that wrong. I wouldn't say it doesn't matter. Yeah, because it matters to you. Like, nihilism is.
Yeah, year,
It's
mind
like
you. I go
accepting
to
that there's no
produce
inherent
an
meaning. But
to produce
what do you consider
an
meaning?
entire
It's still meaningful to you. Well, I mean, if anything, nihilism is just accepting that meaning in life isn't universal. It's just like you have your meaning, I have my meaning, and I can't put my meaning onto your meaning, you know, vice versa.
Yes.
I'm just glad the whole Leafy thing is over. I got so sick of hearing about that cunt so much. Yeah, he was a bit of a dead horse.
Yeah, it was
I actually
just-
drew him as a big lizard man earlier today because I wanted to draw a big sausage, but then I ended up drawing a lizard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the deal with Leafy was annoying. It was just this guy who didn't deserve the attention he was getting all the attention in the world, and it's just like
Yeah.
a little bit painful.
I was just there for the memes, you know.
Yeah. Anarchy, terrorism.
Hashtag no chin.
Am I
iDubbbz has the
right?
right idea about it all.
Yeah.
It's just there for the memes.
Mm.
Leafy isn't getting much popular. Actually, no, I haven't. Keeping up with him. What's his last video gotten?
I check in every now and again. He's getting about 10% of what he was getting back when he was relevant.
Oh, jeez.
Hmm.
Oh. Okay. Seriously, I don't even know what to do. Face cam. Ugh, boy. Oh, YouTube rewind. Got me. Oh boy. YouTube rewind. Good corporate fun.
Yes.
I've got an off-topic question. I just started a YouTube channel, but I'm not sure if I should shitpost to start off with or actually do good content. What should I do? Do whatever you want. It's your channel, right?
Yeah.
I mean, don't be too afraid to shitpost if you're that early, because you're essentially
You're gonna hate it anyway.
you're gonna hate it regardless.
You might as well do
might as
what you want.
let out the shitpost while you don't have like a reputation yet.
Yeah.
If you scroll back on my channel, a lot of them. I mean, I don't really have a reputation that much, but anyway, there's still like shit posts early on. It's fun. It's good practice.
Yeah. I don't understand why I made so many videos apologizing for the lack of videos. Don't do that. Just heads up. Don't fucking do that.
I do feel a need to apologize, though, but I do that on Twitter mostly.
Yeah.
In the form of just letting people know that I'm working, even though I am working every day, but I still feel like I want people to know.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
I said it once before. If I'm breathing, there'll be a video coming. Unless I say so, there's going to be a video coming at some point in the future.
Yeah, basically.
So
Anyway, school, I watch you stream. Hell yeah. This chill stream, though.
yeah. I like being a bit quieter. Let's see. Also
Fucking
make
baby running for the camera.
Let's see.
Okay, this last scene is taking a while. Like,
One.
what else happened this week? Oh, right. New Spider-Man Homecoming trailer. That looks nothing. It's like a whole lot of nothing. I don't know. If you're really into the Spider-Man, you might be hyped, but he's one of my not-so-favorites.
Yeah, I don't really have any strong opinions of Spider-Man. He's just kind of there.
He's just there. Like, I prefer Doctor Strange, and the movie was okay. It's pretty good. Wasn't too excited.
Yeah.
I think I'd still much rather watch the Lego Batman movie.
That does look interesting, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I like the Lego movie. Like, I was surprised at how good it was. I strongly believe it won't be as, like, impactful as the Lego Movie, just because everyone had low opinions of the Lego Movie to begin with. So it had a much stronger impact.
Yeah,
But
nobody was expecting anything of Lego Movie, and when it turned out to be the greatest thing ever, everyone was just like, fuck.
It's like when Mad Max came. Well, I'm not going to compare the two, but it's like when Mad Max came out. Like, we weren't expecting it.
No.
We weren't expecting anything. It could have easily been so bad. It could have been like one of those generic reboots that nobody saw, like RoboCop or Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Or Ghostbusters, except without the controversy.
Yeah. But it was made by a guy who cares. Like, it had been in development for like years.
Yeah.
Years. He made it with his wife, his wife edited it. She never edited anything before, but it's what she did. And the editing is phenomenal. I need more drink.
It's about taking that risk, and studios don't like that.
Nah.
They do not like taking artistic risks.
Yeah. They don't take artistic risks because cynical bastards like us actually give a shit about artistic merit of a production.
And that's why the majority of us end up dying.
Yep, basically.
But the very few of us end up living forever. That's the risk of taking risks.
Basically. It's like the small minority of nattering tits who care about this kind of thing. We're a minority, but we are always there.
Yeah, we're always going to be there. And very few of us get to ride shiny and chrome into Valhalla. Napalm strikes in general. Okay. We built this city.
Oh, God.
Oh, rock and roll.
Editing focus, cunt. An entire quarter pint or 120.
I do not like AIDS.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. Or 120
Name 3 of their albums.
Pint or 120 milliliters.
The city. Hyojin, where'd you go?
Quarter pint. Entire.
You're more like Cam Go Die, am I right? Boys, nothing more hilarious than undocumented genocide. Jeez. Oh, I'm sorry, Web Slave. Poor Web Slave. Bale's videos lately, it's like he's just given up. Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Why you gotta be so mean?
Yeah, I care. It's just this attitude with YouTube recently. It's like, why the fuck bother trying? You got these kids' channels fucking eggs for a living, and they're getting tens of hundreds of billions of views. And here I am actually giving a shit, and I get nothing.
Yeah, it's very discouraging.
It's incredibly disheartening. How... It's hard to keep up the attitudes of giving a shit, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Yeah, it's hard, like, when you're seeing it from the perspective of somebody who does YouTube for a living. You can imagine Aiden sees a lot more, and he sees a lot more discouraging stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's like when you get older, you get more cynical anyway. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. People are getting older quicker. Like, the Lieutenant Corbus types are supposed to be, like, dewy-eyed and fluffy-tailed and seeing the world in mystical ways, hitting the cynical bastard phase by age 11.
And I'm not sure if it's because the internet gives them more access to more information and makes it cynical, or if these kids have always existed and the internet just gives us the power to see them. Could be a bit of both, to be honest.
Bit of both, but I think it's more the former, because the internet is a child's playground. But it's also the resting place of the entire culmination of the entirety of human knowledge. So, really, it's just a matter of time before we hit that point anyway.
Really giving me hope, Bale. I want to do something, but you're turning me off. I mean, if you want to do it, you go do it. But this is something that you do have to accept. Like, this is reality, the reality of YouTube and any business that involves entertainment.
Yeah, it's always
Do it because you want to do it. And if you genuinely want to do it, then people who respect their own work will respect you, and they share it around.
yeah. Oh, pants. Oh, shit.
Everyone goes to VidMe, then YouTube would give a shit. Yeah, but that's not happening.
That's not going to happen. The only way that VidMe is ever going to take off if YouTube dies.
Yeah. And even if YouTube dies, it'll be like that episode of South Park where that Walmart gets moved in, and then the Walmart starts taking over their brains, and then they burn down Walmart to the ground, and then they start feeding this like local business until it becomes a mega business, and then they have to burn that to the ground. The cycle continues. Does the kids' channels reach a wider audience? Your videos cater to edgy YouTubers, while the kids' channels cater to Facebook, in addition to kids and parents on YouTube. Your videos cater to edgy YouTubers. Okay.
I like that.
Sure.
Quarter pint.
An entire quarter pint or 100.
Hello, Bung. Hello, Wild Slave. How are you doing, Ale? Says Go Cubbies 2016.
Just got back from weekend at friend's place, so I should feel alright, I guess. Bit cynical because I have to go back to YouTube, but whatever. It's good to just take a break. It was nice to have a break.
Yeah. Going to start working by myself on some stuff, so I've got a question for you guys. How do you organize yourself if you do hee, and how do you keep yourself from procrastinating, again, if you do it all? I think it works differently with everybody. Like, we don't all have the same brain. So,
yeah.
For me, I have to, I work a good 5-6 hours a day. Because a lot of my videos just happen to do with tedium, and I like to distract myself. So, I basically make it my time consumer. Because before this YouTube and Twitter art stuff, I just sat there and I just did nothing, and it was painful. So I don't know. It depends on your situation. If you actually have like other commitments, like school or a job or university or whatever, I'm not sure how to help you there, and I'm too scared of going back to uni because I don't know how that'll help me.
Yeah. My trick is to bite the bullet and just fucking do it.
Yeah, that too. If you I forgot who said this. Like, if you force yourself to do things you don't like that you'd be satisfied with later, you're training yourself for life.
Yes.
Essentially.
Pint or 120
do
milliliters of.
Yeah.
Every time I watch an Ale vid, I want to VB even more. I don't know if that's an insult or just like a joke because he's alcohol.
Well, VB is shit, so don't do that.
That's true. I like that system, Ale. Yeah. I'm often attracted to the idea of biting a bullet. I'm in school right now, to be honest. Oh no, Wild Slave. Wild Slave, I really love that drawing. It was really cute. Dinosaurs see snow for the first time.
I love that drawing. True, I didn't see it.
Oh, fair enough.
Click on it, but it was good drawing. Oh, Xmas. No, wait, no. Holy shit, your eyes are fucking weird.
I know. I know. I just want to. I just want to make it that when Bung's not wearing his visor, he's a bit less stable. He's a bit more impulsive and weird. And Cake just makes him wear it, and he wears it when he's too nervous. Because when it's like sobering up, you don't want to make stupid decisions, so he puts it on as a sort of safety net when he knows he couldn't make stupid decisions, and it becomes a bit of a character thing, he wears it way more often than his friends think he should.
Yeah. Also, the glasses are easier to draw than actual eyes.
That's true. Yeah, I have to have two. I have to have two sets of faces to lay over each other every time I draw his pose. It's terrible. Well, I'm stopping uni right after Christmas for a semester, but I'm afraid I'll just spend said semester on vidges. Thanks for the tip. You should at least. I mean, unless you have something better to do, then work on your videos. Express yourself. I think and this is like a cheesy thing, but I think you learn a lot about yourself from expressing yourself.
Yeah.
Hello, Ale. I don't know you, but I think. Well, I've heard of you, but I'm intimidated. Nah, don't worry. He's just an old drunk man.
I'm not. I'm 19. I'm not that drunk. I mean, I'm not that old. I'm fucking pissed.
One sec, guys. I'm gonna head off.
Oh shit! You're alive.
You were already off.
You could have not said anything, and we wouldn't have noticed.
His character design is really cool. Without the visor, he'd look really weird. Yeah, I've been getting that a lot, but at the same time, I've been getting compliments. Either way, I'm still keeping it in. He's not going to be wearing it off. He's not going to be like keeping it off for the rest of the ever. He's just going to take it off sometimes. Superman's pants are just 3 polygons. Oh yeah, they are. If I had the chance, I'll put a dick in my hands and I could play with this. I kind of want to just release the full song before I release the video, just because.
Don't do it.
I have to cut down the song anyway for the video.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of want the full experience because the lyrics have nothing to do with what's going on screen.
Yeah.
It's just a dumb
Put out
song.
full song after the video is what I'm.
Okay.
After is what I'm saying. I need to be louder and nicer. I don't know. Do what you. I hate. So please say something, Bung. I'm dying here.
Rip. How much of the monk character did you come up with before starting the fully animated videos? I don't really know what you mean by that. Well, in my first videos, he's wearing fluorescent hoodie.
Liters of sweat. That's
at around the time I finally had my first big guest on. I redesigned him completely to be wearing hipster clothes. To be honest, I'm pretty straight, but I would turn gay just for Bung's eyes. Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Don't do it. I'm a virgin.
Sweat.
Yeah, he does have wrinkles. It was not meant to make him look old. It's just meant to make him look like, because he's a dinosaur. They don't have smooth skin.
Yeah.
I might get rid of him. It does make him look a bit old. But again, you don't know Bung's age.
True. He is 65 million years old, so.
True. I got pussy on the brain, that's true.
God damn it. How does you have sweat?
I love it every time, like, you comment something about pussy on the brain on Ruben or Alex's tweets. Just have one of his followers just say that's true. It's amazing.
Oh dear. Well, did a random wheel and it landed on do a kind ale war review? Oh hell yeah.
What was that, Whiplash Snake?
No, that was he already did that. He's Chris 0946009 cancer name Chris. Currently he's got
That's a lot of numbers. I think only Boogie can get away with that many numbers.
I know, and even then,
even then,
fuck. Yeah, do a review on the kind ale war. Hell yeah.
What disease catches up to you?
Tell me how great and how shit, how my videos are getting progressively worse. Do it.
Do you ever think you're gonna have a country guest like Keem Bung? I don't know what he'd voice. I don't want him to voice Keem. I just have him voice like Very angry man.
I
don't know, it'll be fun
want
as a
your
meme.
opinions.
I want your opinions. I don't really like him, but I think I just have him on because I think it'll be funny. But I wouldn't have him on because I think it'll be like... I wouldn't have him on as like a good character.
No.
Just be like angry old man on the streets. Did a random way. Oh wait, no, I read it. Pretty smells of underage pussy. Bong 1916. Yep.
That's never leaving you. That's
Never leaving me. It's gone back in time.
yeah.
Okay, gotta go learn about Cambodian death camps and how Reagan refunded the Contras with money from terrorists. I see you niggas. Goodbye.
So, have fun. I want to learn about this Colombian death camp. This is going to be an educational stream. Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. I was actually binge watching that. That's pretty good. Oh, that's dear. Yeah, Colombian genocide.
Dream is to be in a bung vid, even if it is just camo, TBH. Oh hell yeah, Wab Slave. Go hit me up with a voice sample, and I will listen, and I will like create a character around that, because that's what I do. That's what I do. Oh. I'm in the beta podcast because I need money. Keemstar. Keemstar doesn't need any more money.
No, he doesn't. He's said multiple times. That's what I hate about him. He said, I don't need the money. I'm good for money. I don't need any more money. I don't need your money. But he keeps fucking going on about money. It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah. Oh wait, shit. Well, slaves. Is that it? Did you? Oh shit. Let me see. Okay. Well, it wasn't through messages. I'm sorry, Wav. Link me. I don't remember who's this. Lol. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Oh, my dad was watching Fox News earlier today because he's weird. And they were complaining
of anybody with glasses.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because it made him look smarter than Pol Pot.
So tens of millions of people were murdered. Jesus fucking Christ.
Sorry, Wabslav. Can you send it again? I forgot. You're just laughing at dead people, alright.
You're talking about. Could you send me the voice clip, or I want send me the messages, and I'm just looking at the comparison of the Holocaust and the Cambodian genocide.
Oh shit. So this wasn't in DMs then, Wav. This was in tweets. Is this going to be really hard to find? I'll just scroll back. Okay. Wabslav tweets and replies. Alright, here we go. Shit. I've been scrolling non-stop and I've only made it to 2 hours back. This is gonna be hard. I'll just wait for you to get home. Send me a current one then, or like give me your Discord and then we can chit chat. That'll be cool. Hashtag Holocaust 2. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is when a PETA member would come in and say, well, you kill chickens every day. That's the same. Okay. PETA members are the real racists, honestly. Oh, we don't even... Oh.
Ooh.
Plata Aplomo Ale viewers, bad advice.
Yes. because it's not my
Just make a whole video on the Cambodian genocide. Just be like, talk about YouTube drama and everything, but guys, just make everyone feel like shit.
So here's a genocide that was completely unrecorded by most of history.
Top 10 genocides.
So what's this about Keemstar not giving Clown enough money? What's this about 3%? Just be a total fucking cunt about it.
Yeah.
20 milliliters of
Neck. Ouch.
liters of
My
sweat.
neck. I was looking at some Mark Twain quotes the other day, and I really liked them. I really like Mark Twain.
Oh yeah, Mark Twain was the shit.
He was. I really like. I didn't like this movie, but he was in it, and what was it called? It was called The Ridiculous Six, starring Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, God, I saw that as a Netflix movie.
Yeah, but Mark Twain was in it, and he was played by Ice Cube. Wait, no. Vanilla Ice. Yeah.
No.
It was the funniest thing.
Oh no. One of the most celebrated authors of the 20th century. And he's played by Vanilla fucking Ice.
Yeah. He just like walks in and he's like, it's just satire, bro. It's like, what the fuck am I?
Wow.
It's so awful. I love it.
Oh no. That is properly atrocious.
It's amazing. They released a video talking about how your mum eating chicken while she's pregnant with you makes you have a small willy, which is based on one study of 140 males. Yeah, I actually saw that article. For the one time I decided to look on the PETA website, and I regretted it immediately. Then I looked on the PETA Australia website, because apparently they have their own separate website. And there was a spelling error, and I left.
No, I'm not having this shit. This is unprofessional.
Oh no, sorry, Wav. Kill the intelligentsia. It's a genocide. Even the intelligentsia is like 200 people. I want to hear Vanilla Ice talk about Nigga Jim. Alright, let's read some Mark Twain quotes. This is going to be great. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. I like that. I like that a lot.
That's very nice. That is very good.
My religion teacher told us to stop aborting babies, so then I told him to aborting chickens, so now I'm suspended. What?
Mark Twain said that? Jesus, wow.
No. Bong, say intelligentsia one more time. I want to bust one real quick. No homo, though. Intelligentsia. That sounds like a cool word. What's it mean? Stop, people.
Intelligentsia. That sounds familiar.
Intelligentsia is a status class of people engaged in complex mental labors meant to guide. Oh, okay. So it's just like...
Ah, right.
It's a really old word set for people who think really hard.
That's
well,
why
people
it's
who
a
have
long
jobs.
word.
Yeah.
Because they're
Just
all
watch first
wankers.
Yeah, basically. If you tell the truth... Wait, sorry. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Oh, I like that one.
Oh, this is really nice shit.
It really is. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Oh, that's good. Hell yeah.
Oh.
Played by fucking Vanilla Ice. Did you guys sleep in a bunk bed? Oh. See what you did there.
Wet. That's enough to fill 4.
That's the racism. No, sorry. Hyojin and Cyber Morton aren't here. Can't be that racist. This is a chill stream. It's a merry vodka stream.
Exactly. I'll cheers to that.
I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. A. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. Oh yeah. Na, 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 na. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. Right? Yeah. Clothes maketh the man. Naked people have little or no influence in society. Yeah. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Ah, shit. Point. Right underneath that commercial for Suicide Squad. Fucking hell. No point in being here if there's no racism. Yeah.
That's enough to fill 4 entire sunglasses.
That's
Hey, is it okay if I use your videos as
right there,
background
isn't
footage?
it? Background footage.
I think this is the guy doing the review of you.
Oh yeah, if it's the hang on, is that Wavslav? Or
Oh no, that's Chris.
Chris?
09460.
Oh yeah, Chris. If it's for the background, hell yeah, of course it is. It's fair use
Hell
to
yeah,
talk
nigga.
about me. It's a review. It'd be hypocritical to say otherwise.
Where are you getting these quotes from? Oh, just Mark Twain.
Yeah, just look it up, Mark Twain. Just Google image search it.
Mark Twain quotes, yeah. Just read it in his eyes.
Yeah.
20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Mark Twain.
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain.
Hell yeah.
Where's the Snoop Dogg quotes? Oh yeah, I'll look that up. What we can compare. Snoop Dogg quotes. Right.
But here's
When
what it
I'm
does
not
get
longer
right.
resting, I want to open up an ice cream parlor and call myself Scoop Dog. Oh, for fuck's sake. the worst. The first quote that Google suggests is Scoop Dog.
Can we get somebody photoshopping over Mark Twain's face? Somebody saying, I want to open up an ice cream parlor and call it Scoop Dog. Quote Mark Twain.
If the ride is no fly, then you must buy. What the fuck?
The fuck does
If
that
it's
even
flipping
mean?
hamburgers at McDonald's, be the best burger flipping in the world. Whatever it is you do, you have to master your craft. Fair enough.
Like,
So easy for a kid to join a gang, to do drugs. We should make it that easy to be involved in football and academics. Yeah, guess so.
I guess
Where hip hop is what makes the world go round, baby. Okay.
No, it's perpetual motion. No, it's the other. No, it's the other thing. It's the universe.
The universe.
Yes.
So his real name is Cordoza Calvin Brodus Jr.
Cordoza Calvin Brodus Jr.
Like a Calvin's in his name, actually.
Calvin.
I love making music and I'm falling in love with making records. So it's like having 2 girlfriends, but I can handle that.
Oh, fuck.
That's how we do it in the black community. We give back to the people who made us who we are. We never forget that. Because no other community does that.
Yeah, no one. That's.
Only the black community.
Yeah.
I just changed with the times. I really don't have a say in what's going on. Music was here before me. That's probably the smartest thing that he said.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fucking intelligent.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about the kid and his dad who got beat up outside of his Catholic school? Allegedly, it has something to do with SJWs or Christians, allegedly. I did not hear about that.
Probably.
I'd like to hear more
if
about
you'd
that.
link us something, that'd be great.
Yeah. She do tricks with her pussy. I guess she's a magician. Lil Wayne. Wow. A magician.
Oh, cock. No, don't install anything. Don't. This is all pirated. I don't want to fuck with it.
I'm just gonna continue on with the Mark Twain quotes.
That's a good idea, just to balance it out.
All else fails. Write what your heart tells you. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Ah. The worst loneliness is not to be comfortable with yourself. Oh.
Okay, now do a Kanye West mix between Mark Twain, then go to Kanye West, then back to Mark Twain.
So just going back and forth with the quotes.
Yeah. So just going, and then,
My greatest pain in life is that I will never be able to see myself perform live. Oh, fucking hell. That was the worst. Oh, you
Jesus.
Is the kind of war art done by yourself? It's like he's editing together images.
Yeah, you can see me. I'm fucking around in Photoshop and in Premiere. I'm doing it right now. It's all happening here.
Yeah, it's just like he puts it all together to make a funny image.
Yeah.
Very effective, funny image.
Yeah, that I bought off of Dream Space for 50 cents. Just this one stock image.
He did it legally.
Legally.
He did it legally.
Yeah, this bit is legal, technically. So it's a
Wait, did you get Premiere legally as well?
At the start, it was legally acquired. Then I got a new computer. Then it wouldn't transfer over.
Well, I mean, technically, that's not. I mean, it's fair in a sense.
It's technically legal. Just like if you owned Pokemon Gold, then use an emulator of it. You're technically allowed to do it.
That's not even Kanye's quote to begin with, is it? Well, Google says otherwise.
Yeah, but it's Google.
Hold on. Okay.
I want to watch myself before.
Mark Twain. Good marriage is the union of two good forgivers. Oh.
Aw.
Back to Kanye.
Okay, I googled I want to watch my... The first result was, I want to watch my wife cheated on me.
Grandma! Amazing.
Second is, I want to watch my wife. Third is, I want to watch My Little Pony. Fourth is, I want to watch my boyfriend sleep with other women.
Okay.
Fifth is, I want to watch my girlfriend with someone else.
Wow. This is all from the same person as well.
Basically.
Oh, somebody linked in the Catholic Church thing.
Oh, it's Vice. Okay.
Ontario teens filmed themselves beating the shit out of a parent. Appropriate title. You're dead, you're fucking dead. The screams come from a teen standing in front of a bloody man. Seconds later, the man is sucker punched by another teen. 2 minutes later, the same father will be beaten mercilessly by a gang of teens on a road in the suburb. The clip comes from the second of 2 videos posted on social media. Over their duration, a father hits a student and then his fellows swarmed and beaten by a group of kids. This comes after 3 Toronto teens were charged with assault and accused of making Fight Club-style videos that showed them jumping students. Jesus Christ, Ontario turning into Eden Lake or something? Aha! The first of the 2 videos show a pre-organized fight between 2 kids. The 2 are going at it, having a nice little tilly. When the father, who was for some reason watching his child fight, steps into frame, the dad gets near the fight. When another kid gets in his face, the dad just straight up decks him. Later in the video, shortly before beating, her father seems to explain his actions. I thought they were jumping on him. What would you do if it was your kid? So these people just got into a fight.
Yeah.
Because they saw what was a staged fight and thought it was a real fight. Oh, that's depressing. Don't know what that has to do with SJWs though.
Somebody said you hit a fucking girl, bruh.
Hit a fucking girl, bruh. Is that still something people say? You hit a girl.
Yeah. People still get fucking shitty about that kind of shit.
It's like no matter what political stand you put on, what good is that?
Yeah.
Saying you hit a girl. Like, if you're of the position that girls are not weaker than men, then you wouldn't point it out and say, "Hey, you hit a girl. They can't protect themselves. They're weak and pathetic."
Yeah.
Or if you're on the other end and you're like, "Hey, you hit a girl. Women are valuable and good. Don't hit them because she's a girl." It's like, it doesn't really matter. You're making it awkward either way.
Yeah.
Vice talks about things other than legalizing weed.
I know.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's scroll down a bit. Oh, there it is.
Why are indigenous leaders partnering with MRA groups? Okay, I'm gonna click out of Vice. I'm gonna get out of this. I'm not gonna.
Weed.
Jesus, fuck me. Yeah, I'm on the opposite side of the fence. I only beat women.
Yeah. Heard it had something to do with SJWs from friends at school. That's why I said allegedly. Oh yeah, well, SJWs have become a buzzword, hasn't it? People just use it.
Basically, GameStop.
Just like somebody's speaking their opinion. Now, how do I label it so that I decide I shouldn't go near it? I'll just put SJW sticker on it, and all of my friends who agree with my opinions will ignore that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Vice is such a great media outlet while also being the worst media outlet in the world. I fucking revere their work on Syria and Ukraine, but their articles on anything else but that are fucking shit, man.
Yeah, it almost balances itself out. It's like they did some good stuff and they did some cancer. So they're in the middle. It's great.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, Wav. We haven't. We've just been reading some quotes by Mark Twain and Kanye West, two greatest poets of our time.
Two greatest poets of the 20th century.
Exactly. Canada is fucked. It's objectively less fucked than most countries, though.
Yeah, let's be real here. It is kind of first world to be. It's too first world to be.
Yeah, for an English-speaking
really
country, it's doing really well.
Yeah.
Like, not everybody will be as good as the Scandinavians, but Canada's pretty up there. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Patriotism is supporting your country all the time and your government when it deserves it. Oh, hey. That's pretty good.
Hey.
It's also kind of inherently flawed, though, because what you think is good for the country might be
it's entirely
subjective.
So
yeah.
It's basically
Switzerland for the win, bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
Switzerland. Yeah, I don't hear much about Switzerland.
Yeah, I just hear they kicked out Shadman, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Guess they have strict laws with porn. Now Venezuela is fucked. Yeah, but Venezuela's always been fucked.
Yeah, you're not saying anything different. Oh, yes.
Okay, one of these Kanye West quotes. George Bush doesn't care about black people. Okay. No, right, Albino Ninja.
Oh, Panviest, he fucking did it.
Ouchie.
He used a shit font, though, but yeah, close enough. I linked it in the Twitch chat.
So claws, that's funny. I want to open ice cream parlor and call it Scoop Dog. That's amazing. Good. I'll retweet that. Thank you, Pantivus. Good man.
Thank you. You're very nice.
Shit fonts, don't worry. Same, don't worry. Well, actually, I just used the same font because I'm too afraid of making shit fonts. Oh. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just kind of like the nature of business, capitalism.
Yeah. I want everything to be 100% of the time.
Yeah. Which is not how life is, but I guess you kind of need people who are more like that. Well, I'm not sure if it's a mix of both or not, but it's either you need people who are like that to stabilize society, or the only people who would be interested in becoming a banker
But here's what
are
I
like
don't-
that anyway. Oh, this is... When a man loves cats, I am friends and comrade without further introduction. Oh,
That's
fair enough.
wow. That's Mark
Very-
Twain was a basic bitch. Oh my god.
He was a Tumblr girl. Ugh. But he watches anime too.
Oh.
Hey, and do you have plans for playing Bloodborne?
Next year. That's one of the plans I have, where I get a PS4 and play all the reasons to get a PS4. Like Bloodborne, Last of Us, Uncharted Collection, Crash Bandicoot when that comes out.
Oh yeah.
I think that's it. It's like 4 games, four franchises. That's it. Then I go back to PC because it's objectively better. Because that's the only reason you get a console these days. Because it's got games that you can't get on PC.
Basically. Or if you're just too lazy and you don't know which kind of laptop or
Yeah, if
computer
you're
you
a
want.
child.
If you don't know what kind of computer you want. I mean, I admit I'm quite lazy with a lot of things, but at the same time, I still acknowledge PC has way more potential.
Yes.
I'm doing a presentation on the English banking school right now. I hate uni. Good thing I'm quitting. Who needs a job anyways? Am I right? Oh wait, what were you doing in uni anyway?
Yeah, what's your major, mate?
Twain
'Cause if
licks
you-
pussy with the whole
Because
battalion
if
in
you're
SFW.
doing a presentation on the fucking banking school, must be a semi-decent degree. Also, Twain licks my pussy with the whole battalion NSFW.
Okay. Does your dino have a nose? Not really a nose. I guess he has nostrils if you want to put nostrils underneath his horn. You don't have to though. It's not really part of it. I don't draw his nostrils though.
Yeah. You get the nose.
Political
you get the point.
sciences, mate. Political science.
Ooh.
Bit hard. I mean, politics and science are not really... I guess you could try and find something. But it's kind of like
Self-science
saying...
degree.
It's kind of like saying, this is the maths of my feelings.
Ooh.
It doesn't... You know, you can try to make sense of it, but at the end of the day, how many other people are going to take you seriously? You know,
Soft science. Ooh.
it's really, really soft science. But, you know, if that's what you want to do, and you probably know something I don't. I mean, everybody knows something I don't, and I know something everyone else. You know, that's how things work. But if that's what you want to do, and you think you do great in it, then do it. Oh, wait, no, you said you were quitting. Never mind.
Get the fuck out.
Is Hyojin still there? No, she left.
If it's anything, if you're trying to do something that isn't a STEM-filled thing, get it.
Yeah, just
get
get
out.
out of
Just-
I was in the STEM field. It was great, but then I gave up. Too hard.
That's why people don't do fucking STEM fields, because it's hard.
Yeah, fucking hell. Also, because I'm a woman and I was bullied out of STEM. They start strong, and Microsoft was stabbing themselves in the dick, and now Sony is stabbing themselves in the dick and lighting them on fire, and Microsoft is sitting off the side with his no beard, eating popcorn and watching the fireworks.
Yeah, that is basically what happened. Microsoft ruined console gaming because they introduced a paid subscription service in order to use online, which is awful because you don't need fucking money to run servers, and the servers was shit. But then Sony did it as well, and then there was console exclusivity, and just all this bullshit. Now there's no reason to get a console unless you're an idiot. And it's all just sucks. The game industry is fucking awful. This is the most AIDS-ridden third. It's the fourth. It's the fourth most AIDS-ridden, incestual fucking money pit fucking cancerous, capitalistic, corporatistic bullshit in the entertainment industry. It's fourth, though. It's only fourth, so it's all right.
So unfortunate how entertainment and business seem to not be able to coexist. I mean, it seem to only be able to coexist. So
they only coexist, and at the same time, they're fucking poisonous to each other.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the more money one's getting, the less inspired they are to continue doing art, which is entertainment, you know. Soft science is sort of shit, no predictive capabilities, no flexibility. Well, I mean, less predictive capabilities and less reproducibility. Soft science only works in a perfect world where we're already so objective and smart and rational. You know, we've abolished traditions and religion and emotions.
Uni students. There you go. That's why there's so many soft science degrees.
But yeah, I guess a part of uni as to why people are being soft, not just in science, but just in emotions, has a lot to do with the fact that uni is preparing you for what is an ideal world, but the world isn't ideal. It's sort of creating this idea that, like, if you take this course and you do everything right, it'll all work out. You know, it's still that sort of, you know, this is the way the world works kind of thing, but it really isn't. And it's shit.
Go, shoot, move.
Video of a baby running while holding a camera, the Cambodian genocide and some stuff like that, no biggie. Yeah. Did talk about clown shit yet? Yeah. It's Alex. I'm Alex.
Hey, baby, I love this man. I like him.
Oh, it's Epic Chilll. I forgot. Clown stuff?
Clowns?
Yeah, we're reading Mark Twain quotes. That's clown stuff, right?
While listening to Kanye West, while reading Kanye West quotes as well.
While listening to Kanye West in the background.
No. I'm not a twass.
Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
That's a call. No, we're in the streaming Discord. That's called BuzzFeed is the root of my AIDS. Just go into BuzzFeed.
Yeah. You're in it, Alex. Don't worry. You could just jump in.
Yeah, just hop in.
I do not fear death. I have been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. I really like that quote.
Oh,
and I really want to get Hyojin to, like...
Oh.
I do it.
This is the tits. Oh, fuck yeah.
What's going on? How are you both doing?
We're doing well. We're reading some Mark Twain.
Good.
And I'm drinking candy cane vodka, and it is fucking delicious.
I might get some candy canes. Not the vodka, though.
Strongly.
No, he said candy cane vodka. And you're just like, it's candy canes.
No, it's technically just peppermint vodka, but the bottle has got a covering like it's a candy cane. And
you just feel so merry that it has to be a candy cane.
I know, and it also tastes like a candy cane. It's so fucking delicious. But you can only get it during Christmas. But that's why Christmas.
I'm well mad. You guys have already covered the Colossal's crazy stuff. I had so much to say.
Yeah, we covered the trending topics. Now you got nothing now.
Exactly.
We've
you just disappear. You just fade out.
I mean, Bang knows that I was in Discord with fucking Keemstar as he was trying to sell Clown down the river.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that was... I saw how livid you were. You were.
He lied to my fucking face, even though he knows I don't like him. He's an actual moron. Right, he's an idiot.
He's an impulsive crybaby. It's.
Yes, he is.
So science predict anything. There's a whole exponential debate over it. Yeah, that's the thing. Social sciences. I wouldn't really call it a science because. If you want to get technical, it is technically a science, the social sciences. But at the same time,
technically not.
But at the same time, me trying to configure my TV settings would be considered a science. Yeah. Because I mean, science essentially is just looking for a repeatable conclusion, learning. In very basic terms, science is just learning. So anything can be a science if you consider the social science like a strong science, which it really isn't. It's blurring the line between you have maths on one end, which is absolutism, definitely beyond philosophy, absolute 100% actual like measurable units. And on the opposite end, you have sociology, which is how do you feel about the president in the United States of America? I don't like him. Statistics say nobody likes the president of the United States of America. Like, you know, it's
social science is just basically glorified statisticianing.
Yeah, it's just rumors essentially. Like, I'm pretty sure it was a Mark Twain quotes. I don't think it was Mark Twain. But
reading
I was reading a bunch of quotes the other day.
Worthless.
Something like, there are many kinds of lies, white lies, hard lies, and statistics, or something.
And Keemstar.
That is a proper dank. I love Mark Twain. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Somebody asked for a promotion in the Colossus Crazy Discord. I can tell you now, you don't want to be able to access any higher servers. It just leads to Keemstar going mental.
Oh god. Pico, self-promoting, cancer, non-cancer. Promote your shit.
Promote your
shit? Are you looking at the Colossus server?
Yeah, I'm looking at Colossal server. I'm gonna promote my shit.
Aiden, do you remember when I used to run this?
Yeah, I did. It was a failure.
Aiden, you're fucking... So I could wear pants, but he can't wear a dress. It's so bad.
Yeah, because fuck your gender norms.
God.
Pizza rolls, not gender roles.
Oh,
God.
I saw that, I swear to fuck. I saw that as a t-shirt. No, here we go.
Don't disagree.
And now you're wearing it.
I'm going to make you cringe. I saw it as a t-shirt on a
it hurts
drawing
more because
of an Undertale character.
It's because, like,
your tweet.
The thing is, I'm fairly liberal, so it annoys me even more because it's embarrassing for me. It's like when a friend is annoying, you know?
Yeah. It's like,
yeah. So you punch him anyway.
Yes.
No, you don't do that. Look at me, I wouldn't punch anyone.
Oh, this is a specific server.
Bo, were you meant to tweet out now featuring I'm Alex or now featuring a Kindle War?
It's now just said you stupid swat. I thought I was the drunk.
Not again. Now featuring a
Kindle War on his own stream.
And I'm Alex.
I'm not feature worthy. I'm just like background.
You're and worthy.
All right. What's that? No. God. Thank you. Correction made.
Extreme boys.
Fuck me. Thanks, you've made 37,000 tweets.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh my
I used to. So they're not all like 37,000 tweets about what I've been up to and shit like that. Like. Half of them are YouTube videos I've liked, like 50%.
Oh
yeah. Also, you've been on Twitter for years, haven't you?
Also, I have been on since. Yeah, I mean, I've been on since 2012.
90% of them is just you asking Onision on block.
I've been blocked by Onision for 3 years until this last week when he unblocked me.
Yeah, and then you just blocked him. You like, see you in 3 years, cunt.
Yeah, exactly. He can have it back. 3 years without I'm Alex. Let's see how he does with that. He's gonna struggle.
I doubt he'll sleep at night.
I don't think he does anyway, so no change for him.
Just look at him.
No, he hangs upside down like a bat.
By Mark Twain.
He's a vampire.
Here's another Mark Twain quote. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful of your life. Oh, that's a good one. Why do gay people at my school have to show so fucking hard that hello are gay to the point where they staple Korean boy bands in their locker?
Oh no, that's not gay. That's just you presuming. It's not. It's just that that's a you problem. All other fans of K-pop are gay, but don't be presumptuous. Or are they a woman? Are they a woman? That's probably the other. Or are they Asian? Are they yellow? Are they yellow? I need.
We've got to go deeper. We've got to go deeper to figure this
here's
out.
the thing. I can't judge slightly off censor because it could be that maybe some of the gay people in your school are just like that. But the majority of gay people on Earth are not flamboyant. Like,
Yeah.
there are probably more gay people at your school, and you just don't know because most gay people are like, they have normal personalities.
Yeah.
They don't have that stereotype.
Yeah. Here's the misconception. Your sexuality isn't a personality trait.
Yeah, exactly. There are some people who, for them, it is. For some people, for them, they want it to be. Yeah, Tumblr,
Yeah.
They make it
sad
their entire life. Yeah.
Yeah, but the vast majority of people who have a sexuality who isn't heterosexual, they don't make it their life. It's just a thing that they deal with.
Yeah.
I have always thought it weird that people make stuff so important in their lives that they didn't even get to choose to have in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
it's just so sad. It's like you haven't done anything, so you have to celebrate something you were given at the beginning.
I get a lot of shit for this, but like I try to even it out by poking both ends of the political spectrum here. So I don't see the point of gay pride and national pride. Oh, nobody can get mad at me now.
Holy shit.
Oh no!
No one can get mad because everyone is mad.
Yes. To be fair, that was what I was getting at. Especially national pride. That's the saddest one. Because it's a piece of land. It's a piece of land you were born on. Like when I see these people going, "Oh, England's better than this country," I was like, "Better in what way? Just because you were luckily born here and not Syria?"
Yeah. Would you still have British pride if you were born in Syria?
Syrian pride. I'd die for my country. Alright, dickhead. Come on. I mean, that's just total bollocks, isn't it? National pride.
Die for your country.
Like national pride is like. Anybody who bases their life on a flag, it's sad, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Get a hobby.
What was that thing David Mitchell said on?
He's a legend. I've been binge watching David Mitchell every off chance I've had for the last week.
Yes. Good.
He's so great.
What shows? Would I lie to you?
Yes. Will I Lie to You is great. Obviously the Peep Show. And the Mitchell and Webb show as well.
Yeah, Mitchell Webb.
Mitchell and Webb. That sounds familiar.
Mitchell and Webb.
Mitchell and Webb is really good.
Yeah.
Just all comedy sketches as well.
He said something along the lines of, "Why are people getting so fussy about foreigners burning their flag?" It's like, you're burning our flag. It's like, no, you bought this flag. You're burning your own flag.
Exactly. Yeah. Fucking ridiculous. But like, if somebody burns a flag anyway, well, I know what the implications are, right? But at the same time, it's like
it's still the equivalent of getting triggered.
Yeah.
It's so pointless. Like you're so invested in like some colours on a cloth that you have to like cry about it. It's so it's pathetic.
Tell me what is the inherent difference between getting triggered over homophobic statements and getting triggered over statements against your national pride. Like, honestly,
you made it a part of yourself.
Yeah,
like
you
your
chose
fault
that this is now a part of yourself, and you had no
say.
Live
with it and ignore those people.
Yeah.
That's what you should do. Fuck those people. The people go out and burn it. Like, I'm not saying burn flags. Like, fuck the people burn flags, but don't get upset when they do it.
Yeah, it's like. It's the special snowflakism that both ends of the political spectrum get when they're too extreme. If you're too extreme on the left, you believe that what makes you special personally, whether it be, it's usually a minority thing anyway, whatever minority thing that you're a part of, that you have no control, and I belong to several of them, they make it so that it's such a huge fucking deal. If you're on the right side, whatever your religious belief or your national pride or whatever, you believe it's special and no one should take it away from you.
Yeah, don't let people be dicks, but like, don't take pride in something that you didn't even choose.
Essentially, don't make decisions that limit other people from making decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So, if they want to burn a flag, just ignore it. If they're trying to invade your country, then do something. But them burning a flag and you reacting is not going to do anything good.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. Not everybody in America is happy. Move on.
This guy that stapled the boy bands in his locker has to always say that he's gay to point when I want to step. To the point when I went to a trip to Montreal, he had fake sex with another kid in the room and got us a noise complaint, and I got blamed.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Pretty funny. I'm sorry about that slightly.
How do you know it was fake? That's what I want to know.
Because it didn't sound as genuine as when I did it.
You just ruined that guy's life.
Oh, and that's a bad miss. Aha. Rising Relaya knows what's up. I can't really say I respect the portion of dirt I'm from, but I don't have any hatred towards it. Patriotism towards a country is dumb, in my opinion. Yeah. I'm Alex Space Boosted.
Mm-hmm. Is my mic okay? Oh, fuck, it might be really loud because people told me to turn it up on Skype.
Bong69 likes dog peen iwi on sub. Fuck you, Chi. The USA made flag burning illegal during the Cold War to boost morale.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, boosted morale, but because it's called the Cold War, they've probably made a lot of people cold. Burning those flags should have been useful, you dickhead.
Fuck you, Alex. That's number wang. Oh,
yes.
Wang.
Oh,
number one.
That's number one.
Yeah.
I love it.
That part of the show is just so fucking weird.
I know.
It was great though.
Oh, this is another Mark Twain quote. You believe in a book that has talking animals, wizards, witches, demons, sticks turning into snakes, burning bushes, food falling from the sky, people walking on water, and all sorts of magical, absurd, and primitive stories, and you say that we are the ones that need help. Oh! Mad shade.
Oh, fuck. Mark Twain was an edgy atheist.
He was.
He was an edgy atheist. He was a cat person. Oh, my... I love this man.
He was a Redditor.
He was a Redditor.
I mean, but is it really edgy when at the time you were...
I mean, at the time, Jesus Christ, you'd get fucking crucified for that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but like, is it edgy or is it revolutionary? Like, where's the line? Like, I feel like it's edgy when it's pointless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's edgy when the person is only doing it to spite other people.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas I think Mark Twain
at that
was
time
trying to make a genuine point because he lived in Mississippi.
Because I know people who just say stuff just for the sake of saying it. They don't actually fucking believe it.
Yeah, definitely. Like, people who get into quote-unquote debates with their religious parents. It's like, what are you doing? What was the point? You're just trying to show off your
make yourself homeless.
Yeah, yeah, essentially. I think they are trying to prod their parents just so that they could say that their religious parents oppress them and kick them out of their home.
Yeah, and create a religious stereotype.
Yeah. It's like... Ugh. But I hate being associated with them just because... Well, just because I am essentially what most people are on Twitter. Sort of non-affiliated with religion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure most people... Whether they believe or they say they are or not, most people are quite agnostic socially. Like, because if you are living by, if you are a Christian and live by sort of Christian principles, then you'd make it obvious. Like, you would say it. Like, you would make it part of your character. But if you're if you keep it to yourself, you're behaving less Christian, like it's a I forgot who said this, but it's like faith without works is dead. Like, if you are
a good deed.
Yeah, if you are Christian, then you'd probably work harder letting people know.
I think those Christians are all the people who I know are Christians. Because it's obvious. They have like the chain around their neck or they always carry a man around on a cross.
They always carry that apparatus for Jewish torture around their neck.
Yeah, exactly. Legends.
Imagine if Jesus was like killed by like choking on a chicken wing. And like, would that mean like people would wear chicken wings around their neck?
No, it means that people would revile the chicken wing, and there'd be more hatred towards black people. And
Yes.
Thing the Mormon Church hasn't already done.
How the fuck does not going to someone's Christmas party come off as disrespectful? I can tell you how. Because Keemstar likes Colossal way more than Colossal likes Keem.
Yeah.
And it's painstakingly obvious from the Discord call I had yesterday that Keem was really fucking hurt by the fact that Clown didn't just say no, but then mocked him on Twitter publicly. Because you know what Clown's like, right? So, from Keem's perspective, Clown doesn't ever fucking respond to his messages. Clown is always late. And then Then he offers to fly Clown out to America, somebody who believes is his mate, and he says no. Now, obviously, as I know Keemstar, I totally understand all of the reasons why Clown does that. But at the same time, Keem is delusional and doesn't understand that he's a dislikable bloke. So he doesn't get why Colossal doesn't want to be more friends and doesn't want to be actual real friends and not just we make YouTube videos and do a podcast together occasionally. Because the fact is, it's impossible to have that with Keemstar. You can't trust the cunt. He doesn't get that though, even though he knows he is scum.
I think people should embrace the idea that nothing Keem says is genuine, so that would genuinely like annoy him.
Yes, I did that yesterday. That's what I did. The first thing I said was, "Did you just make this up to hype up the next Baited?" And he said he was adamant. And I even said, "Mate, we're both YouTubers. You can tell me. It's not like I don't know who you are. Like I know everything that you've done. Why lie?" And then he was like, "No. I'm generally upset." And then it took him like half an hour, and then he came onto the Christmas party thing, and we all laughed at him. And he didn't like that.
He takes himself so seriously.
He does. Like, he takes himself so seriously when he's got no reason to be taken seriously.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Don't ever talk to Keemstar if you can. Ignore that man as much as possible.
But they talked in the DMs.
They did, yes. Well, I've talked to the DMs, so Aiden. So what does that mean?
I mean, you're best friends. You better go to that sweater party or whatever the fuck it is.
I wasn't even invited. I should have complained.
I know.
No, Keem isn't a cartoon character because cartoon characters like
are funny,
have a personality. But like cartoon characters, like there's consistency with them. Keem is just like I feel like getting mad today.
Yeah, Keem's like Onision, in a way that they create these alternate personalities purely so that they have no real stance on anything, so they can't really be criticised. But then it makes you a shallow as fuck person, because why would you want to hang around with a guy when you don't actually know who he is?
Yeah.
No one knows who Keemstar is. Because he doesn't own up to anything.
Let's take some of Keemstar's supposed beliefs and then find moments where he's contradicted himself.
Keemstar just called Chris Ray Gun a fucking scam.
What?
Did he?
Yeah.
Why has he done that?
Because
fucking idiot.
Keem said, could someone cover me for drama alert? I'm a bit sick. And Chris Reagan said, yeah, I'm up for it. I'm willing to do it. Come on. I just need a wet sock and a leg of a swan. And then Keem said, go fuck yourself, you fucking scam. And
well, the funniest thing is when Keem tweets people like Max Mofo, because he clearly doesn't realise that those guys really don't like him.
No.
You know, like when you see that kid who's always trying to mix with the people, and you know those people hate him, and he still tries. That's what Keemstar is like in every situation.
He's the friend in high school that hangs around, but nobody likes him.
Yeah, he has no friends, which is why when he it's so sad. It's like, oh well, everybody's having a party and I'm not invited. But instead, it's Keem hosted a party and no one turns up.
Also,
He's like, hey guys, I'm a millionaire. I've got a really nice house. Let's all have a party. And still no one turns up.
yeah.
Hey, I'll fly you out to America for Christmas. No one turns up. Does he not get the point? He didn't even invite Tommy. Tommy was in the call. I was like, Tommy, mate, if anybody should be getting invited, it's you.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I'm pretty sure Colossal's already made it clear that he wouldn't ever go camping with Keem. Why the fuck would he go to a Christmas party?
Yeah, I mean, Keem wanted to take him to the fucking Antarctic to find Nazi gold.
That'll make a good show. But
yeah, but Colossal
bring a
told
film
him-
crew, maybe. But not,
yeah, I said it.
not
I said
his
it to
friends.
Colossal. And Colossal said, "Fuck that! I'm not spending my time in the Antarctic." I was like, I can't blame you.
Also, Chris called Keem TMZ Gandalf, which that's Keemstar from now on. I'm calling him that. That's fucking gross.
Gandalf. Jesus Christ.
Oh, do you want to know? I forgot to say. I mean, it's going to be in my video tonight. But do you want to know how we got Keemstar to leave Discord?
How?
So somebody brings up, "Hey Keem, when are you going to do the channel spotlight shout-outs on Drama Alert?" And I cut in and went, "What's he going to say? I have a 90% sure idea that this guy doesn't touch kids." And then he left.
Jesus.
He was so unhappy. I was like, "What are you going to say? Like 90% chance this guy's not a paedophile?" And then Keemstar disconnected.
Hello everyone, I'm Savage.
But he's so easy to take the piss out of. But like, I was clearly joking though. It wasn't even like a serious voice. I'm attacking you for paedophile allegations. It was like, oh, it'd be funny if you said this guy's not a paedophile, and he fucking panicked and just left. Most pathetic man.
He really is. It really is.
Oh, Nazi gold. Oh, if you didn't know this is an old school Discord tale. Keemstar will come into the chat and tell us about how he's 100% sure that he knows where the Nazi gold is. Which did get found in Antarctica. But it did get found in Antarctica. So Keem was right. He just didn't get there in time. Poor man.
But I feel like
It's too busy.
I feel like
paying Tommy
the information wouldn't have been too hard to
Yes.
find if he was able to find it.
I'm sure he probably just read an article and was like, well, I'll just get there first.
No fucking way. Like, you'd need. Oh my god. It's
preparation. You need training. you need
the actual amount of time. He wouldn't be able to do it by himself, definitely.
no.
No, he said he was going to hire a team.
Oh, of course he would.
Go full on, like, H.P. Lovecraft's.
It'd be like
So-
one of those films
Good
where,
ones.
like, imagine, like, 50 years' time, there's this film about this trek out to the Antarctic, and the main character actually is Daniel Keem.
No, I'm imagining like Top Gear Arctic Edition, where they
What
try
about-
driving up to the North Pole.
What about Iron Sky? Like, you know, with the Nazis on the moon, except there's Nazis like in an Antarctic base. And they
I
have the
imagine
gold.
Keemstar trying to dry his Corvette up there.
This is a film based on a true story. One posh British man and
Trailer should be edited by Dolan Dark.
but like nobody understands who Keem or Colossal are. So like 50 years time, this film comes out, as they'll end up dying out there. And it's like a serious
hope
film
so.
based on Keemstar and Colossal is crazy going to the Antarctic.
Yeah, it'll be like 127 hours or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, but just with like
That's what I
two
don't get,
of the
right?
most insane personalities on YouTube.
Just trudging through the snow while complaining to each other. I think that'll be a good, like, character building.
Colossal
show.
accidentally
Here's what I
like
don't
forgets
get.
to cook the food properly, and Kim calls him a paedophile in the Antarctic, but there's no repercussions.
Keem just like gathers a bunch of penguins. Is like, that guy's a pedophile.
That guy's a paedophile. He's attack him mass. That's how
Whacks
we
him,
like
just throws
Colossal
the
is
penguins
trained.
at him.
Desk out of snow. He's talking to a
Oh, he writes his fucking home address into the snow and hopes that somebody finds it.
He's eating like
This
a
is-
bucket of
he
rock
pisses the
hopper
G Fuel
penguin
local.
pebbles. Rose or Gen 2.
He's got his phone doesn't even like he just picks a rock up off the ground and holds it up and just talks to it as if it's like a Twitter video. He's gone insane.
God, Colossal is driving me crazy. I can't deal with this.
I had to eat Colossal is crazy.
You see Colossal just like hunched over a rock staring at like a fat elephant seal, just making fun of how fat he is.
God. Yeah, at least Kim would be warm.
Yeah?
I
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's fat.
It's funny how unbaited when they were talking about
Huge
female
man.
gaming YouTubers, nobody brought up Super Butterbuns, not even Keem, the man that complained to Clown about not knowing YouTube history, can't even come up with any other female YouTubers than Shoe on Head and Zoe Burger.
Yeah,
but
He's a
heat of the
moron.
moment.
me off
Heat of
so
the moment.
much. Like, no, there's no popular female YouTubers. Fuck off. He just wanted to win an argument.
I get what he's trying to say, but
Like one of the first popular female, one of the first popular YouTubers was iJustine.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like one of the first popular, not even like first female popular, just one of the first. Like, if I was to say the first 10 actually popular YouTubers, she'd be in there.
Yeah.
Her, Annoying Orange, Tobuscus,
Philip
Philip DeFranco. Yeah, people
Like-
like that.
And is there a disproportionate amount of male to female YouTubers? Yeah, but I don't think it has much to do with sex.
Yeah.
No, or like
I
who
think it has to do with expectations that men are usually supposed to be funnier. So we hold a higher standard for women to be funnier, and they're unable to fulfill that role usually because we hold a higher or a different expectation for them. Because we're not used to women being funny, so they end up not being funny by default, if that makes sense.
I was thinking more of the fact that there's less women in the this kind of commentary thing because it's a sausage party. It's a
Yeah,
fucking
I feel
sausage
like
party,
I
if you want
mean,
female YouTubers, you got to look at the vloggers, the beauty squad, the fucking.
The vloggers
that
as like
kind of
all
shit.
female YouTubers at the moment. Like anybody says out any popular female YouTubers, he's just ignorant because I have friends who go see all the vlogging stuff, right? So and most of them are girls, like, and most of the fans are girls.
Because women are like more social, more open about their life.
Yeah.
Whereas men seem to be more about, I'm going to hide back here and entertain you from afar.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And
I'd
that's
like
the
to.
basis of comedy. Yeah, it's what basically.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'd like to
putting on a
vlog some stuff
ruse.
at some point, but I just don't feel like in the commentary community that would go down well. Because I always used to have a second channel for vlogging. It'd be interesting. I would like to vlog like
Don't
a
get
specific
right.
event.
Here's-
I think the way Maximo
here's-
does it is
this
the
is
best. Just
concept that's
occasional
always
vlogging of like actually important stuff instead of just every single day.
permeated throughout the sock.
No cheating.
Like,
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
end up meeting everyone else, then for sure.
Right.
My favorite female YouTuber is All Bob Handsome Girl.
Bob, great YouTuber. Oh, hopefully he's at Omnia House next New Year's.
Keem would start seeing Arctic mirages of gold and would run towards it saying, I'm fast as fuck, boy. It'll be like in Mountains of Madness where he finds a lost civilization of alien beings in the Arctic. Just, oh. He comes back, conspiracy theories. It's like, I know everything now. He just dedicates Drama Alert to this civilization that he speculated on.
Drama Nation, I had this penguin try to kill the other penguin.
He doesn't even give
forget.
names to them.
No, he just calls him Penguin. Penguin 1 and Penguin 2.
Most good comedy is found in dark subjects, and a lot of women do not prefer dark humor. Well, I mean, that's kind of subjective. If you think good comedy is found in dark subjects, that's your taste.
Yeah, you've clearly.
I
never
do
seen
share
the
that taste
Ellen
with you.
show.
I do share that taste with you, but it's still acknowledged as subjective. Like what I else said, like the basis of comedy is like creating a ruse, and women are usually more open and inclusive than men. So
Yeah.
it's easier for men to create a ruse, to create a character. So if you look at like the most successful comedians that are female, they adopt a ruse. They're either Jewish, like they make the joke that they're Jewish, or they make the joke that they're lesbian, or they make the joke that they're just butch and masculine.
I hate Amy Schumer.
And then you have Amy Schumer. See, Amy Schumer, I mean, she hides behind the joke that she is a woman, which doesn't really last very long because you could only make period jokes, and that's about it, really.
And it's the only joke that she ever makes, ever. And it's just the insane repetitive. I cannot. I despise Amy Schumer so much.
Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ. Drama Alert Nation, it turns out Charlotte 22 is a pedo. Rising Relay, is your name a Lovecraftian name? I think I should have got that earlier. Not enough accents in it, but I don't think you could put accents in names. How wide her vagina is, yeah.
This is constant.
I'll make a video in a bit.
Yeah. I got pussy on the brain, that's true.
That's true. I need to finish off this
A mob and two furries jerk each other off on a stream. Is Alex a furry?
Is he?
Right, have I just been given that title, have I?
Yeah.
Basically.
Just by association.
By who? Who?
Let me check again. I need to go back. By somebody named Absurdosic.
No clue that is. I'm not a furry, no, but it's interesting. In the commentary community, therefore furry.
Yeah, basically. If you're in the community that the Great Pyrocynical is in, you're immediately furry.
He's ruined me.
This is constant. Right. This is.
Then Keem would become the next Bunk Chronicles. Yeah, I just dedicate an entire video to Keem stretching the Arctic Ice. Yeah, and that's where I could get him to do the voice.
It's the only way you could ever get a voice off of Keemstar. Just have him
Basically.
delirious.
Like, Keem, Nazi gold now. And he's just like, okay.
He loves telling that story. He'd be more than down.
Parody of Castaway where Keemstar reports on drama between inanimate objects. Oh my god! He's just there with Wilson.
He's drawing a clown face onto a ball.
Clown!
We gotta do the podcast. Why aren't you ready?
Wake up! Punches the ball. And he just gets like a seagull and it ties it down and pretends that's Tommy. So when it like screeches, he's like, shut up.
It just screeches constantly and he goes, yes, Tommy, keep agreeing with me.
Feel less statistics are fucked. There is a girl in my school who is fucked beyond belief to the point where even women won't hang out around her because she makes more rape jokes faster than Keem can call a man a pedophile. Yeah, but the fact that that's worthy of discussion kind of proves my point. If you said that was a guy, it'll be less surprising. It'll be the fact that she is being.
No, if a guy was made a bunch of rape jokes, he'd be labeled a school shooter.
If a guy made a bunch of rape jokes, he'd just be labeled a guy. Yeah. Like, that's quite average. If a girl is making a bunch of rape jokes, it's like, whoa. And it stands out. So that's why she's, repelling a lot of girls.
Yeah.
If she was a guy, then the girls would be like, oh, just average guys. Yeah, I'm not trying to say that there's anything wrong here. I'm just trying to say that it kind of proves the statistic. I really
social science.
We are doing social science.
I think the biggest problem with social science is that it exists just to fuel the rage boner of social justice warriors and the equivalent on the other end of the political spectrum.
Yeah.
It's just like I was watching a Q&A. Oh, sorry.
No.
Yeah, QA.
Oh no.
Not Q&A? I don't know. The show, the Australian show.
Yeah, it's Q&A.
Q&A, yeah.
That's the one.
And this guy tried to beat this other guy in an argument by saying, if that's true, then why are 99% of scientists blah, 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 blah? It's like, Are we just going to accept that he just said that? Like, they don't even accept it. I mean, sorry, they do just accept it, and they just they just go on with the conversation with the assumption that what he's saying is 100% true. So this conversation has literally just been derailed by nothing.
So it's like somebody tells an obvious lie, but you still play it as if the lie is true.
Yeah, it's like, even like, it's one of those things that, you know, it's like, you couldn't just say, oh, can you bring up the statistic? But why would you bring it up in the first place? You know, because they're on a panel. It's not like they could just whip out their phone and Google it.
Yeah.
But why would you bring that up in the first place? Like, it's a stupid thing.
It is.
Haha, my mom tried to explain to me how the glass ceiling, the gender wage gap, and all that stuff is true. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't dare say what's true or not in that area. I mean, if you want to really look into it, there is a gap that can be explained by something that isn't sexist, you know, just choices women make and the fact that women work less because, you know, they have to take care of children and stuff.
Yeah.
But I couldn't say...
I assume that every company that is running... The thing is, like, it's too, like, oh, it has to be black and white, where I don't get this, like, the whole, it has to be this, it has to be that, there's no in between. I'm sure there are genuine businesses where there's a fucking awful gender wage gap, and if you don't believe it, then you're an idiot, because there will be people who run businesses who will straight up refuse to pay women more, because that's just who they are.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
But at the same time, it's illegal.
A lie.
Shit. Yeah,
But
at the same time, there's also contracts based around women getting pregnant. They don't have that kind of marital stuff. It's
the argument. Yeah, the argument isn't whether or not women, you know, the choices that women make. The argument is more around that tiny bit of space in between that's left over after you remove the factors of women being pregnant and women choosing to not go into certain jobs. Like, there's sort of like a little bit left, and you have to assume it might possibly be due to social prejudices, not just for women, but just for, you know, people in general. Like, even if a woman was in charge of a company and refused to hire a man, that's also something that could happen.
Yeah. It's just funny to talk about stuff like that. Like when Budweiser, they did a commercial how they're pro women getting paid equal amounts, like they hate the gender wage gap. But when they got a female CEO, she had to sue the company in order to get paid just as much as the previous male CEO.
Yeah, so, there's prejudices everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't think people who argue about the wage gap necessarily trying to say that every single company is one big evil maniacal male. You know, I think they're just saying that these things exist out there and that they should be handled on a, you know, case-by-case basis rather than just demonizing every single business altogether. Because it's just too easy to say that every company is evil just because they're bigger than us, you know?
Yeah.
Would you consider a video on the wage gap? No, but I would consider a video on just, you know, like... the political spectrums, like, you know, feminism versus meninism, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I do it in a very, very non-serious way because I do not like those subjects.
Yeah.
That much. Well, I don't like them. I don't find them interesting, but I do find them, like, fun.
To observe from a distance.
Yeah, it's like watching apes throw shit. Like, I don't feel fulfilled, but it's still fun. The gender gap could be kind of put in the same way you explain why people don't want to hire PhDs. A PhD will leave the moment they get a better opportunity. A lot of women might leave because they're bearing a child. Well, yeah, I mean, that doesn't explain the gender gap, but that explains to a certain degree. Like,
you work the same amount of hours and you do the same job, you should probably be paid the same.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
that just makes sense, right? Like,
yeah.
If you actually advocate for equality, then that just makes sense when you say it. We work for the same hours, we get the same pay. That should just be normal. If you work less, then you obviously will get paid less because you're not working as much.
Yeah, yeah.
So that makes sense. It's the problem that the pay is uneven for the same amount of hours. Because I could fuck off on a 4-week holiday if I wanted to. Does that mean I deserve to be paid less when I'm actually working? Probably not. It's weird. And I don't get it. Why? Because some people seem to be really angry with it. I suppose I'm not sure what the better side to be on. I think the better side would be to be angry that it's not equal. I think you'd rather fall on that side if that's the out of the two wrongs.
Yeah, if there is inequality, then you're gonna feel like a real idiot when.
I'd
you're on the
rather
other
be
side.
seen as an idiot for arguing for equality than an idiot for arguing against it always.
Yeah, basically.
You know? So if it came down to it, then, you know...
Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
just
at
be
the end of the
100%.
day, whatever your strong belief is, be prepared for being wrong. You know, that's what I do with all of my beliefs.
Because there was a man who I spoke to yesterday who is never prepared for being wrong.
Yeah. Oh,
To the point
Jesus.
where he had to lie. He had to
You
lie
guys want to be a
because he wasn't
Keemstar?
ready.
And
You
his
guys wanna
name
be a
was
Keemstar.
TMZ Gandalf.
Exactly. TMZ Gandalf.
Expect women working retention to be less than men, so they pay less. I disagree with this, but that's what I think it is.
Yeah, that's what I
Uh,
thought it was, Talau.
Yeah.
They
I
expect
feel
them to
like
be there
it's-
less, so
it's
they
a
pay them
bunch of
less.
things. It's a case by case thing. Each business has their own prejudice and their own people.
Yes, that's what I said. It depends who runs it and what they decide to do, and like
Yeah.
you can't just put it across the board. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
But
It's
if
not-
I was
it's
to,
not right.
if I was to put it across the board, I'd fight for the equality one, not the other way around.
Wow,
You know.
this stream is cancerous. Peace out, peoples. Okay.
Yeah, we suck.
It's cancerous because we're having a very neutral view.
101 Gremlin 06 would rather we just talked about trending topics all day. But I do think it's ironic when somebody does say stream is cancerous and the name is 101 Gremlin 06. But hey, I've been streaming on Twitch TV for way too long. But these people who complain normally are idiots.
What is it?
So I stopped streaming.
And there's also like a race gap apparently. Like it's just tiny things, and it's something that you should just deal with, like within that area, rather than taking it
Fight
on
for it
Twitter.
logically instead of just like a madman. Just
Yeah.
like
It's like men aren't all like an accumulation of like we're not just like a hive mind of just like yeah, let's try and make life harder for women. Yeah. Like it's not the case. we don't have that. I wish we did. We'd probably achieve world peace if every single human being was a hive mind.
Yeah, but then individuality would be dead, and that's just...
That's true.
That's the thing. That's what they're...
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about... Finally, thank fucking Christing bollocks, we're changing the subject. Let's talk about Rick and Morty.
If you remove individuality, but it creates world peace, well, there really is no point in living, but you are creating artificial world peace. It's the equivalent of, like, shooting a child and then replacing it with a robot child. You didn't save that child. You made things better for yourself, essentially. But at the same time, if you're replacing every single human on the planet with hive mind, you're doing it because you want to protect the physical bodies of the people rather than helping some outer entity.
This concept...
yeah.
But at the same time, what's the point in living if you can't express yourself?
Then you're no better than a robot.
Like, but I mean, let's compare it to a real life situation. Giving let's take a very mild example. Giving people fines for not wearing seatbelts, that is essentially limiting our freedom for our safety. Where's the line drawn?
Yeah.
For some people, the line should be drawn at that. You know, fines for seatbelts.
Fines for seatbelts. That's something people are willing to live with because it's not really a huge thing. You know, wear a seatbelt is probably for the better. But stuff like limiting pornography, people get upset about that because you're limiting their means of expression. Or freedom of speech. There you go. People fucking hate it when you limit freedom of speech. But it makes it a bit easier for the people, the oversensitive twat baskets who actually get upset about that kind of thing. It makes... If we were being totally honest with ourselves, limiting freedom of speech would make society a bit better. But at the same time, it would make it more boring.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm all for freedom of speech just because society evolves that way.
Yeah.
So when society gets dangerous, it kind of grows from that danger. So you need it to be as free. I do hate it though when people pretend to be like pioneers of freedom of speech when they're just using it to be assholes. Like,
yes, the face of freedom of speech is like, it's good because it allows me to see who the complete and utter cunts are.
Yeah.
yeah,
If freedom of speech didn't exist, all these bigoted racist people in America would be very quiet.
that's
Whereas
true.
I can spot them from a mile off now, and it makes my life really easy. I go through my Twitter feed ever since Trump got elected, and it's like, I could get rid of you, and you. And if now you believe freedom of speech is more rampant than ever, you're using it to be a cunt. So you're gone.
Yeah,
Yeah. Here's
Yeah.
the thing that
So
people-
I advocate for it.
Yeah. Here's the thing people don't
Good.
understand. Freedom of speech is a filter. It's not a privilege. It's to understand where people's stances are.
yeah,
And trying
yeah.
to limit it for the sake of making society
Staying safe.
better
Yeah,
is
it's limited
creating the
so-
opposite effect.
Yeah,
These
it's
people are still
limited
going to
so you.
exist. They're
this
just
is
not
the
going to be
thing,
allowed to
because,
say
yeah.
what they want to say. But they're still going to be there. It's just for your
Exactly.
fucking sake.
It is, because you could say, oh, well, I haven't run into a racist in a year, so that means there mustn't be any. Well, really, there's about 10,000 people you've walked past in this street who really wanted to call somebody something awful in the street, but they've had to hold it back because they know that they get backlash for it.
Yeah.
Whereas if they say it out loud, then that gives you an excuse to be able to hit them. So you want them to be loud.
Okay, slightly off censor. We already read that. I don't know if I believe it. I feel like that's a really unreasonable story. Not saying it isn't true. If it is true, I'm really disappointed in your teacher. But then again, they are the religion teacher,
Yeah.
and religion teacher kind
The
of
RS teacher didn't like me.
My religion teacher didn't really give a fuck. It was just an excuse to play on the iPad.
Yes, it was for us as well. We just watched films in RS.
Yeah.
And we'd occasionally talk about God for a bit, and most of us would go, don't really believe it, but believe in whatever you want if it makes you happy. Just don't hurt anybody else. And then the odd conversation ends, and then repeat that a couple lessons, and then just ended up being a place where it was like an extra break. That's why I like RS, because if I looked at school like I did now, I would see 50% of the lessons as like actually not doing any work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that was my final year.
Yeah, religion class has always been pretty chill. It's just philosophical chats. For me at least, because our religion teacher was quite open, which is odd. What do you guys think about free will? Does it exist or not? No, it doesn't exist. Moving on. Religion shouldn't be in schools at all. Well, I don't think it should be taught. I mean, if it is taught in school, it should be taught in the same way you
taught in the
teach
same way
mythology
history
and
is.
history.
No,
Yeah,
why
yeah,
but why should religion not be taught? Religion's important to be taught so people actually can respect other
I mean,
people's
as a-
religion.
Well, yeah, but as history.
Not we're saying like creationism. Earth is 6,000 years old.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
yeah,
think
Fuck
that's
dogs.
fact.
This is
I don't like
fact.
it.
This is
Yeah,
fact.
there's certain
Don't like
RS
those.
teachers who would teach RS as if it was fact, and we used to. If they started talking as if it was fact, we'd shut them down because we'd be like, "No, you can't do that to us. Like, we refuse."
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but that's because you live in Britain. We're talking about.
Yeah,
in
Britain's quite
America, it's a
secular.
bit more crafty, like that kind.
Yeah, in America, there are some they've been trying to get creationism. They're still trying to get creationism taught in classes. It's fucking awful. But no, religion should be taught in history, in a historical fashion, because you can't expect to understand current human society without factoring religion and how it shapes society. Because before organized religion was established, myth and legend existed just to explain things we didn't understand. But as societies got bigger, you needed to organize that in such a way that it can govern people when the law isn't looking. So
Yeah.
if you break the law and we're not looking, you're going to go to a very hot place down below, and they created organized religion. You know, if you look at the Torah, the Jewish text, there was no idea of hell or punishment or justice or law. There was just
permeated
the
throughout the
stories
sock
and the
race.
lessons and the explanation for how the universe works.
Sock race.
Whereas when the Catholic Church finally established itself, it added all of this government-based stuff that they adopted from the Romans and the
permeated
Greeks.
throughout the sock.
It's very, very, very society-based, and it'll be ignorant to pretend that religion had no part in that. So it is important from a historical perspective, not important from a scientific perspective, but then again, science is quite apathetic towards most of history and society. Back on to free will. We have free will in the sense that okay.
We do what we want
If I
necessarily.
was
There's still
molest a cat,
boundaries.
I could molest
For all
a
we
cat
care, for all we care,
in a
we
cynical
do have free will.
stance.
For anything that matters, for anything that really matters to us as people, we have free will. On a molecular level, we don't have free will, because everything that I'm saying right now is because of things that have happened to me growing up, leading me to think this way and to respond this way and to act this way. But because my decisions are so complicated and unpredictable, there's no point
permeated throughout the
I guess, saying that you could predict it. You know? Like, there's no free will, but everything that's established is so unpredictable that it doesn't really matter anyway. You know? Unless we have an insane supercomputer that can calculate every single decision I'm about to make based on my chemicals, then it doesn't really matter. Good night, Stadia. Who was saying the free will thing? Moist Autism brought it up.
Moist, what a guy.
Yeah, I know. Love him.
What a great username, but
Moist Autism.
fuck.
Imagine an autistic kid wedding
I think I'm
himself.
meant to be giving you a Discord link, Hayden, actually, but Moist wanted me to link you.
A Discord link to what's this?
It's like a private server, but there's plenty, you know, like friends, so...
Oh,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
I think Hyojin linked that. Is this Mistake with the troll face?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing Pyro, I'm seeing that guy. No, everyone's
You
called
just say
LOL.
everybody called LOL.
Everybody's called fucking LOL. What the shit?
Oh,
Grolix, Grolix, Wild Spartans, fuck, there's just so many people.
There's
Rising Relaya, that's fucking awful.
Pyro, there's Pig, there's
Social
you.
Darwinism.
Bunch of
Yeah, of course.
Oh, wait, it's not Mistake. Which one is it, Moist and Dickhead? Link me. Again. Oh, where
I
is
don't
it?
understand. It really miffs me when people who think in such a way that they're so insecure about their own beliefs that they take everything that everyone else says out of context to make them look like they're villainous. Like,
it's the hub one.
like if a Christian school is so insecure about their personal beliefs that they want to turn Darwin into like a fascist. Oof, fucking hell, it's so...
Darwin
I
was
know, I
responsible
linked
for
it.
Trump's America.
It was natural selection. Exactly, Bung. I tried to explain it to my mother. She said she believed there was something more to human consciousness, but didn't really say what. Yeah, we had a weird conversation. Well, here's the thing. I'd never like getting into those conversations because people assume too much of me when I say that we have no free will. They assume that I'm cynical, that I'm trying to beat down their hopes and dreams. It's like, no, I'm stating a biological fact. You don't have to make that your philosophy. Like, whenever I start a conversation with somebody, they assume so much of me. They assume that I'm this person who just wants to take all of their happiness and burn it. It's like,
Yeah.
no,
Free will would assume that you could just do whatever you wanted and never be questioned or...
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's the thing that I've always wanted to make clear. Opinions are fucking worthless.
They really are.
Opinions are not worth... They're not worth ostracizing people. They're not worth attacking them because of it. They're not worth hating people. They're not worth anything. They're not
Well,
a
I mean,
part of the human
only-
being, not a part of their personality. It's not part of any of that.
I mean, the only thing an opinion really teaches you is about that person. Nothing else. Nothing about reality. Just that person in particular. That's your
It's
opinion on the
a
matter.
materialistic
that tells
level.
me
It's
a lot
what
about
they
you.
like. Their hobbies.
Well, yeah, it's basically
Yeah.
what they're interested in.
It's
You learn more about a person from their questions than their opinions, anyway.
Yeah.
So a few years later, we said,
Here we go.
I made a rape joke to a friend who happened to be female, and one of the SJW students overheard, came up to her and tried to comfort her. This guy was a white knight, by the way. She felt really uncomfortable with it. She told him in a joking way that he was raping her, and he offered to cut off his dick to, as he put it, curb his oppression. I want to die.
No, don't
You have
die.
a very-
If you die, you can't laugh at him.
You have a very, very, very weird school. Where do you live?
Yes,
like,
so
when
where
it
do you
comes to-
live?
Yeah,
I'm
this seems
starting
to
to believe
be,
it might be
very,
hell on earth.
That
It's either
sounds
Hell
so
on Earth
like
or fan fiction.
cartoonishly. You know, this sounds like an anti-Tumblr post. Like,
Yeah, this
you
sounds
go
like
into
those
Tumblr
Tumblr
and you see those
posts where
posts where that end
This
with the
woke
clapping. You know,
8-year-old came along. They said, "You're
woke 8-year-old.
racist," and then
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
starts applauding.
yeah. This well, the way you write it slightly offsets. Feels like the opposite of that, where it's
Yeah.
like it's so
Yeah, it
cartoonish.
feels. It almost feels like a dystopian future.
Yeah. People, it annoys me when people are just like, "Oh man, soon everything is going to turn so PC that like everything will be terrible." It's like, no, you have very little understanding of how society works if you think we're just going to go one direction the entire way through history. It's like that's not
No,
how
everything is set in stone, Bung. This is how the world works.
we bounce back and forth between too far right,
Yes.
too far left. That's how it's always been.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Humanity.
it's in between.
Like, I don't think people realize when during the past 8 years, all the conservatives who argue and say that PC is taking over and soon we're going to live in a dystopian society, you do realize you're basically whining that you're being oppressed, quote unquote. It's like, do you not think that the 50% of Americans are going to stand up against this? Of course they're going to fucking stand up against this, you idiot.
You're whining
voted
about
for-
being oppressed by the people who whine about being oppressed.
Essentially, yeah.
I'm oppressed by the people who get oppressed.
Opinions
Like,
on
oh, this
don't
gay,
like them.
this
Go
gay
block and
guy's
delete.
always complaining about the fact that he's gay and oppressed, but him complaining oppresses me. So yeah, just people are people.
Yeah. But then we have
So I
the people
complain about 'em, but-
who whine about constantly being oppressed, whining about the people who are oppressed by the people who say that they're constantly being oppressed. And it's just a full-on circle. Everybody hates each other. Can we just put that
To
on
be
the
fair, that
table?
makes us all that makes us all equal. So
Yeah.
I guess the
Every-
people who were
equally
complaining in the
hates
first
each other.
place kind of got their way in the end.
Why can't we just get why can't that be something we get along?
Yeah.
That's something we have in common. I hate
That
you.
is something we have.
You hate me. Let's have a barbecue.
Yeah,
It's something we have in common.
just
We
keep the
hate-
knives away from you.
It's like that fucking amazing Tim Minchin song about the Gaza Strip. You hate
Yeah,
pigs.
yeah, that's right.
You don't eat pigs. I don't eat pigs. Let's not eat pigs together.
Yes, I love that one. In my opinion, free will doesn't exist on any level. Your thoughts are just electropathic waves in the brain. Electrons move based on molecular pulse. Yeah, I agree that is like genuine fact or likelihood. At the same time, you don't have to live like that. I mean, you don't have to live constantly reminding yourself that because it dehumanizes you, and
Yeah.
there's that
You can-
irrational part of your brain that wants to feel special.
You can live with the fact. How do I put this? You can understand the fact. That's what you can understand the fact that you're just a pointless blob of carbon floating through space on a molecular level that means nothing to the grandest part of society. But in the end, what does that really help? How does that help you?
Yeah.
How? What does it
Like
do?
you're just stating a fact over and over again. Okay, are you gonna help us?
Yeah.
Are you gonna improve yourself? Are you gonna
How
do
does this
anything
make
about
you
it?
happy?
Yeah.
How does this?
Bung,
this
will your new
make
video be out
you
before
help?
Christmas? Hopefully. I'm trying to get it done within the next 8 days.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this done soon. I want this video out of my life so I can do other videos. And as soon as I get to them, I'll want them out of my life as soon as possible. And it'll just be an endless cycle that'll keep on going until I get bored of it. Or I die. I don't know.
With a school priest that tells people one day that gays shouldn't get married in learning strategies classes, and the next day in religion class we're learning about the gender unicorn. Okay. Nobody should get married, too expensive. Yeah, well, I mean, I think marriage was like sort of not a scam, but like.
And then a woke 8-year-old came in and said the gender gap isn't real.
Woke.
Woke 8-year-old. The millions of molecules interaction that has to occur before something actually happens is a good enough illusion for free will. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Cute. It's so vastly complex that it might as well be free will. You know, it's like here's a good analogy. How many lines do you have to draw? Okay, how many lines do you have to add to an octagon to make it a circle? Like, if there are so many lines that you cannot see any straight lines, it might as well be a circle, if that makes sense. That's kind of like free will. Free will is the quote-unquote circle, but the controlled molecules are the straight lines. If there are so many straight lines that you can't even see the straight lines, it might as well be a circle, you know? Okay, I hope that makes sense.
This nihilist cunt just read, but checkmates, Ale. Helping and improving and all that stuff is completely pointless. Ha! Checkmate.
Clapperelli.
You got me there, mate. It's all completely hopeless. Fuck Christ.
Might as well just kill ourselves now and be done with it.
Also depends who you're asking. If you're asking Skynet to help or improve us, the answer will still be the same.
I've always never understood this. Why is
marriage is expensive and so are kids? Fuck them both. Please don't fuck your kids.
Don't fuck your kids. That's just yeah, life is completely meaningless, and there's no woke 8-year-olds, and nothing is ever worth anything. But
no, wait.
Don't fuck your kids. Just don't do that. At least do that for me.
There's a secret race of woke 8-year-olds that have the lingual and life experience of an adult. Yeah, they live in Antarctica harvesting the Nazi gold.
Hey,
100 points. There's socks in front of Ale.
Oh yeah, there's socks for the video. It'll make sense when it comes out. Don't worry. Shh.
Okay. Oh, it's 3 o'clock and I haven't had lunch yet. What's wrong with me?
What is wrong with you?
This is what happens when you stay up to 4 AM writing twitlongers about Keemstar.
Hold on, be right back.
Alright. Alex, keep the audience happy. I'm too fucked for this.
Alright. Okay, stream. Ask us questions. Go for it now. About pretty much anything. We'll pick and choose what we want to answer, I guess. Q&A.
Yeah, here we go.
Q&A. Hashtag Ale and Alex on Twitter.com.
Hell yeah.
Don't do that. We're not YouTube vloggers.
Even though I kind of wish I was, because then I'd be successful.
Yes, then I'd actually have money and be able to post every single day instead of every other day.
Yep. Oh, God.
At what point does a dent become a hole? When the dent, when you hit the dent hard enough to the point where there's no longer anything there.
Oh, fuck me. Don't bring up philosophy about holes. Please, God.
Where's the whole philosophy?
Whole philosophy. Oh, what is a hole?
Why haven't we changed the name from the trending topic to trending topics? Because it is the trending. The podcast is the trending topic. Yeah. That's the point.
It's the trending hot wet soup. The baited. The
fuck off, Aiden. No, this is why we're an original podcast, unlike all of those other fucks.
Yeah.
But no, it's just because trending topics doesn't roll off the tongue as well. Actually, if you say the intro. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the trending topic. Or hello, everyone. Welcome back to trending topics. Well,
that's fucking gay. Nah,
Which point
Yeah,
does
that's
a
shit.
become a
that
whole?
title
Well,
fucks
at which
men.
point
I'm
does
not
a child become a? When does a toddler become a child?
And
Which point
plus,
does a child
branding
become a
on
teenager?
YouTube is important.
Yes. That's why.
And if you change shit, then
That
you're gonna
becoming
be
a whole is
fucked.
kind of semantic. It's just a place word that we use, you know.
Hmm.
I mean, language isn't meant to be mathematical. It's just meant to be like. A language isn't meant to be precise. It's just meant to be like a label. So, if you want to look at dent and hole in that way, it's really up to you.
Yes.
It's not mathematical.
do
In the
it.
same way, the reason there's
Stop
paradoxes.
talking about holes.
I just want to get this out of the way. The reason paradoxes exist in reality, when you bring up like riddles and stuff, is because there's the mathematical way of looking at the world, and then there's the sort of scientific way of looking at the world. So, like mathematically, you could cut something in half forever.
Why is this?
Scientifically, you can't
That's
because there's going to be like a physical
I've always
end
never
to it.
understood this.
So
Why is
those are the two ways you look at the world, and that's why it is frustrating. Wait, did my wall of text get sent, or did I excuse for nothing? I don't know. Probably
What's
not.
this?
It's not-
No, there might be limits on Twitch TV, so you should always copy and paste and split it up.
Hey, if we're talking about philosophy, then why is it bad about killing people? It's against the law, but what's bad about it other than going to jail? What are other repercussions if you're able to emotionally detach yourself from all the emotions? Well, nobody will trust
It's
you.
all about what we do for society. If people are given permission to randomly knock off people who work society, then society will be in complete disarray. That's what.
Yeah, society will be less productive. That's why it's illegal. The reason I think it's wrong, and the reason I think you should think it's wrong, is because people won't trust you and you won't be able to form. Well, you won't really be able to grow if you don't have other people in your life. Because the only way you could learn about yourself and grow and develop and be a human
Kill
is to
people
be
who
with
disagree
people.
with you. If you kill people who disagree with you, you're a fucking pussy.
Oh yeah, that too. But yeah, it has to do with being social, because we're a social species. We exist because we were a social species. We're not like lone wolves. Even
Yeah,
wolves aren't
it's
even-
your fault if you can't live with these people.
Yeah, like
Not
we're
theirs.
genetically compelled to be with other people. That's a part of us. So if you start killing people, you really shouldn't be welcome into society, because
No,
there's something
that's
wrong.
why it's illegal. Hey,
That's illegal,
'cause
yeah.
sometimes there are reasons why you shouldn't be able to do things. Because if you
Yep.
could, then that wouldn't be very good. Because for me, it's like if murder was like legal, then like you kill somebody, I mean, somebody would just instantly kill you back. Like, but
Yeah.
the problem is, we'd rather not get it, so they was the first person murdered in the first place. You know,
Yeah.
and that's why making it illegal makes it easier to follow those people around.
He didn't have anyone to help him grow. Yeah, well, that's the thing. When you're a quote-unquote self-made successor...
He's not self-made though. That's bollocks.
Yeah, I know. I
And he even explained it yesterday. He told me yesterday, and I remember it, because you know how Keemstar even got on YouTube in the first place? It was a pure accident. So he's not self-made, he's a liar.
Yeah, well, yeah. It still counts as quote-unquote self-made in that stupid, pet of his. But
See, the thing is,
he genuinely believes, though, that he's self-made, even though it's
well, he
mostly
flip-flops, because yesterday he was going on about how, alright, so he compared Colossal to Leafy and Grade, which I thought was hilarious. And then he said, I remember, he's like, some of you guys may know 2009, some of you are old Keemstar fans. I was like, yeah, I've been watching you since 2009. He was like, okay, do you remember Duranka? And I was like, yeah, Duranka, the guy who posted your video on YouTube, and without him you wouldn't have a career. He's like, yeah, I will never forget Duranka, I owe everything to him. But then he goes off to claim he's self-made when he needs it.
Fucking
Yeah, you see, flip-flop. It's Keemstar. If it plays it,
he should
wanted
change
to paint,
his username to iFlipFlopsful.
he wanted to paint Colossal as a bad friend, so he plays the I'm Forever Grateful card, and then when he wants to paint somebody as lazy, he plays the I did this all myself card.
Yeah.
When, as every YouTuber in here knows, it is impossible to do it all yourself.
Yeah, these days, no.
Yeah, and I mean, even the original YouTubers aren't self-made, because I could tell you, it's not like they... Imagine if I was the annoying orange and Philip DeFranco mentioned me in his show. I'm not going to go, take that down now so I could say that I'm self-made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, people talk about you. You're not self-made.
Plus, like, for the early steps of YouTube, you are fulfilling a need based on something that's pre-existing in
Yeah,
society.
YouTube. Without YouTube, you wouldn't be here. So,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, like, you're as self-made to an extent, but, like, don't claim that you're, like, the see-all, end-all god.
Yeah. Even when you like killing people, there are other people that are like you. Well, that's the thing. If you start surrounding yourself with other people who like to murder, that's not going to be a very sustainable society. Because what morality system do you have that decides only some people are allowed to be murdered? Well, that'll be a fascist regime, which is also unsustainable from what history tells us. So, if you're going to be a bunch of assassins, then maybe that works out. But you're not welcome in the larger society for good reasons. You can get social with them, yeah, not for very
It kind of
long.
worries me that people are actually trying to advocate for murder in the.
They're not trying to advocate. They're just trying to find like what is wrong with
No,
it.
no, bung. This man is a serial killer, and he must be stopped.
Well, then I have to reason him out of it.
What is
Quick,
the
we got-
piano drop from Vine Source?
Talking about philosophy, then what is bad about liking Atlas X Ghost? It's against the law, but what's bad about it other than going to jail and all the repercussions of it?
You're all...
Nothing's bad about it. Actually, he followed me recently, so I followed him back. And then I just, I DM'd him saying
Dinosaurs.
Atlas X Toast.
I asked Atlas to review my channel. I followed him back and asked him to review my channel. He hasn't done it.
Swass.
Well, of course not. Doesn't matter, he's going to delete it the next day anyway.
Yeah.
No, I wanted him to DM it to me, so.
We'll see.
If
What's the...
talking about philosophy, then what is bad about woke 8-year-olds? It's against the law, boss. Gotta shoot up a school. I'm saying if someone morality is fucked from their perspective, what are the repressions? It's fucking philosophy. Saying if someone's morality is fucked from their perspective, what are the repressions? It's fucking philosophy. What are the repressions? Well, they learn from other people. That's what society is. Like, if we leave humans alone, like, on islands by themselves, and they have to learn how to behave, they're not really going to learn anything because there aren't any other people around them. As a society, we sort of set a standard based on common ground biologically and psychologically. And we say, yep, I think most people can handle these laws. Let's make them laws. And then they try to live through it. And then we try to help people the very small amount of people who are unable to live within these laws. So they're psychopaths. That's why they're legally diagnosed as psychopaths, because they're threatening the idea, you know.
What's the music when Vine's Vsauce?
All right. I'll end now. Okay, I gotta go now.
Alright, see you, bung.
Alright,
It's
see you,
1
bud.
a.m.
It was
Good
lovely.
night, everybody.
Night, everybody. It was good every night. Bung. Shit, fuck. Night. Bung. Now,
You carry on the stream.
yes, carry on the stream.
Alright, yes, carry on the stream.
What is the music that Vine Source cunt
Vsauce.
Michael here. What is the music that Vsauce uses when he does something awesome? Like the piano drop. Like, but what if pianos and then it goes doo doo and that thing, I want that. Where is that? Someone help me out here, please.
Vsauce music compilation.
That's I've checked that. It doesn't have a thing. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Are they all by this guy called Jake Chud now?
Yes, that seems to be a lot of what Vsauce does. Vsauce uses a lot of that guy, and he's a good composer. I'm not gonna lie, he does some good shit.
I haven't watched Vsauce enough in ages.
Yeah, me neither.
So I cannot help. Quick chat, help.
Help us. Aiden sounds like he's on the spectrum. No, I'm drunk. I just drunk half a bottle.
Both, he's both.
Candy. Yeah,
You drink enough, that's what happens.
Yeah, basically. Final Fantasy.
Yeah, like-
Okay.
God. Wait, Moist, you can't say that Aiden's on the spectrum when your name is Moist Autism.
Yeah, true. I mean, it takes one to know one.
Well, true. That is true.
He's on the obesity stick. Cunt. Damn it.
What?
Stop.
Look at all people like Aiden.
I know, but it's the one thing I'm incredibly what's the word?
Self-conscious about.
That's the word. Self-conscious.
So for me, it was the way my mouth works, but I had to live with that, judging that the one thing everybody fucking knows me for is because Keemstar put me up on a live stream, didn't like what I had to say, so he just attacked me for my personal looks. So I've come to terms with that one pretty quickly, because I really had no choice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I knew when I did face cam stuff that, like, I would fucking have to live that for ages. I would say after a while, like, it's better because now, like, I know every single thing that if people are looking for flaws in me, I know what they're looking for. But unfortunately, like, I can't change the way my jaw works.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me,
Yeah.
which is more of a shame than anything else. You know, like, it's not something that's even fixable. Not like I fix it anyway. I'm too lazy to fix it because now my favorite one is to. I'm lazy, right? So I don't shave before I do videos.
Why is it?
Because I wake up at 3 p.m. Hence why I haven't eaten yet.
Ah.
And my comments, I'm praying that the YouTube system does work on interaction. Because if I don't shave, I just hit 100 comments on a video. If I do shave, I get about 150. 50 comments of people dedicated to asking me to shave because they feel like they run my life. I don't get it. I want to ask chat, why did you guys or people on YouTube believe that you have a stake in the way I look on my channel? Why? Like, what is the idea behind telling me to shave? Like, because I don't do it. The reason I don't do it is purely because of the comments. Like, I normally prefer to shave, but because of the YouTube comments, I would prefer to spite you all, because that's just how I am. So I want to know why people believe they have a stake in the way we look or what we do. It's really weird.
I don't know.
Because I never do that with any other YouTubers. I never have ever commented, you should change your hair, you should shave your mustache. I've never done that.
I've no idea. That's fucking weird.
It's never crossed my mind.
Is that you?
It is a ploy, Moist. It is a ploy. I do it because the interaction's funnier, and that, in the end, boosts me in the search engine.
Yeah, if people do,
Like,
if you do things to piss off the viewers that enough to,
yeah, they have to
comments,
talk about it.
then they'll talk more.
Always never
Exactly.
understood.
So I don't shave my mustache off. It's a minor sacrifice.
Yeah, that's my first. That's why my first fat cam video. It's got more comments than any other video I've ever made.
Yeah, exactly. You're our bitch, Alex. You need the views. You need that. I need both of those, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting because personally, I've never self-inflicted on other people to the point where I've asked them to change the way they look. Only if they say they want to, then I say, why aren't you doing it? Like with Boogie. Boogie says he wants to lose weight, so I made a video where I said, like, well, why do you keep on putting yourself more stuff on your plate then in terms of like videos to make? Because you're never going to be able to get out and fix yourself. And I want him to fix himself. I don't look like a child predator. Like, everybody says that I look great. The comments are 50-50 between keep the mustache and get rid of it, which is also funny. Some people like it, some people don't. But obviously, I shaved it from the video I'm in today because I didn't want to get bullied for that.
Yeah.
So sometimes I make exceptions. When it's not my audience and I'm doing videos for other people, I shave the mustache off just in case.
Yeah.
So if somebody complains.
Sucks. Yeah, changing
But yeah,
topic.
let's move on. What we got next?
YouTube creators. Keemstar's just brought up something interesting. YouTube creators brought up something called Creators for Change Ambassadors.
I just read this.
Yeah, putting together, tackling social issues. And then Keemstar responded by saying, YouTube gamers have done more for societal change and have raised more for charity than any of these people.
True.
Which is true, yeah, because you got fucking Francesca Ranzi, who is black, who's essentially Black Lacey Green. She is awful.
Mhm.
And then you got,
Like I'm all for the Society for Change thing. Unfortunately, the people who they put in front of that are so far to the wrong side. It's insane. Like, you put me in charge of it, I guarantee the movement would get like 50% less hate.
yeah.
You know, because I'd be fair. But like these people, like, no, everybody's oppressed, and I'm going to donate 25 grand to the I want to be a star. I believe I'm so special that I actually am a star. Let's donate 25 grand to people who feel that way. But it's like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, you've got to donate it to the ones that actually, like, are confirmed actual problems, not the ones that are made up.
Yes.
Like, charities for stuff like racism or LGBT issues, but don't go for, like, the mad people. And that's the problem with YouTube. The mad people get views.
Yep.
So most of these people probably started off as, like, pretty even people, right?
Yeah.
Or they actually had a decent moral compass, but then they had to change their moral compass because you lot on the YouTube spectrum don't like listening to people with an actual moral compass. You prefer maniacs.
Yes, basically.
And that is why we end up with people like Lacey Green.
Why?
It's a product of the YouTube audience more than it is a product of that actual person being real. And that's why we get people like Keemstar. Because he believes he can do what he wants because of the fact that people find it entertaining. And I said this in Discord yesterday, because after Colossal joins the Discord back, and he had no idea what had gone on, so I explained it all to him. And then obviously, because Colossal joins, all the people joining back in, and they say to me, oh, well, and Colossal's in here, remember, right? And this is just after the huge backstabbing that Keem's done. They go, yeah, but at least Keem's entertaining. I told them all to fucking do one. Because if you say that somebody's entertaining, you're allowing them to get away with this warped personality.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing people always do, is they will always say he's a liar. They'll always say Keem's a liar, or they'll always say Lacey Green is a maniac. But then they undo their entire argument as soon as you say, but they entertain me. Because that's almost as if saying, it's okay to be mental because it's funny to watch.
Yeah.
And I said, I was like going, how could you guys sit in here and call Clown your friend when he's just been obviously backstabbed in front of your faces, to your face, and you then let Kim get away with it by saying you're entertaining? I told them they were awful people, and they needed to sort their shit out. Colossal didn't speak up for it, but I went mental, because it had to be said.
That's the thing
People can't...
about Keemstar. It's hard to be... Saying that Keemstar is entertaining gives him a reason to exist. And I can't be apathetic if he has reason to exist. I just want to not be involved because he only just makes me angry. Because he's a twat.
Yes, and this is the thing. It is unbelievable to me that
socks
he could lie to people's faces. Colossal could be asleep for the entire thing, wake up, have no clue what was going on. I had to explain it to him. Colossal basically debunked everything, and whose word am I more likely to believe over anybody else's? It's going to be Clown's. I think we'd say that if Clown told you something, you're always more inclined to believe it because of the fact that Clown is one of the most trustworthy people you could talk to.
Yeah.
So these people going, oh well, it's entertaining. I was like, no, you guys should be angry. Like, why are you not angry? This man has just sold your mate out, like down the river on public Twitter, tried to ruin his reputation, and you guys are saying he's entertaining. I said, fuck you, go fuck yourselves. And people are like, oh, whoa, Alex. I was like, no, fuck off, mate. Like, this guy's going to be your friend. You should be angry that this guy's done it to him. Why do you guys like Keemstar so much? And I said, the only reason you must possibly like him is because you believe he's your only ticket to fame. And that also rubbed people the wrong way. And then I told people the reason I don't go in Colossal's Discord anymore is because they're all just fucking leeches. And that's why they'll stick to people like Keemstar even when everybody knows they're awful. Purely due to the fact that they know that he will take them forward.
Yeah.
Short anecdote about an experience.
Well, the reason why that is moist is because if you don't actually... The thing is, right, I'm very lucky that I built this thing off where I could get away with saying what I say. There are certain people who I know if they actually said their real opinions, they'd be burned alive. Whereas if I said it, you just say, oh, that's just Alex.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's YouTube personas. certain people could, like, iDubbbz could call someone, could say, "Oh, nigger," but if I said that, you know, that what I just did there, that could put me on travel alert because I'm Alex and I'm not iDubbbz, so therefore I can't say that. Whereas some people can't say, I believe that Keemstar's not very nice because he'll dox them. Whereas I could say it because if Keemstar tried to dox me, there'd be community outcry because everybody knows we got beef. So he can't really. I would like to say that he actually feels like he can't touch me because of the fact that if he tried to, it would be obvious jealousy and a response to everything that I do to spite him. Fuck no, so that guy's insane. And this is the one problem. It's one of the situations where I had to stand up for Clown because I was one of the only people who would do, and I was the one in the call, and I was one of the only people who wouldn't actually be tied over by the fact that Keemstar's got 1.5 million subs. But at the same time, it's good to be outspoken, but there are certain people you're outspoken against that you don't want to be outspoken against because they will actually try and ruin your actual life. And Keemstar's one of those people. If he wanted to, he would actually probably erase my internet connection in a second.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of person he is. So it's great to be against Keemstar, because you should be, but also you should also be in fear of the man at the same time in a weird way. Because he's unpredictable.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining the Ale stream. I've had a lovely time. I am very tired and very drunk and very...
Subscribe to A Kind Ale War on YouTube.com now, if you haven't already.
Subscribe to Ale. Subscribe to I'm Alex. He's
Thank you,
smaller
Aiden.
and lesser than me. He is a pleb. So
I am a worse YouTuber than Aiden, to be fair.
Yeah. Thank you.
Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye, stream.
See ya.
It was lovely to have you. Thank you for joining. Make sure to subscribe to I'm Alex, spelt wrong.
Spelt wrong.
TTF and Tata for now. It's just zoomed in a pair of socks. What the